Hello everyone, welcome to a new live stream. It's going to be a fun one. It's another competitive day. It is Thursday. I'm playing Guard again with the new codex. It's going to be very fun. The codex that still isn't in the app, but our guest today, Thomas, yours is in the app.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm here with the new Eldar codex, just playing Shadows of the Webway. Nope.
Wait, that's the wrong book.
That shadow, Harlequins as I always do, and should be fun for me. I love these guys.
You say that, but I see two not clowns there.
There's a couple of not clowns. They need a little bit of support because I find that they just don't quite have enough against monsters right now. So got some fire dragons, some shroud runners. Rangers are just great pawns.
Yeah, you want to go over your list? There we go. You good? Put it up.
Great. So I have a Solitaire. Just great guy running into melee, stabbing guys down. And I have two Troop Masters, one with Kegarek's Coil. So that'll do a nice little tank shock into Anthony's guys. So those are my characters. And then I have 4 units of players. So 2 are size 5, so they can fit into the Star Weavers, and then 2 are size 6, just because I had some extra points. And so then I have 4 transports for them as well. I have 2 units of 5 Rangers. Again, they're just great screens. Guys just kind of move around and mess with Anthony and where things come down. And then 2 units of Fire Dragons. So they're just so good at killing vehicles and monsters. They're just a great threat for that. And then onto the bikes, I have 1 unit of Shroud Runners, which are just great for stripping cover, just also being a bit of a menace like the Rangers are. 2 units of 2 Skyweavers with glaives and shuriken cannons for some just harassment around the edges. And then 1 unit of 4 bikes with glaives and the haywire. So that should hopefully take out 1 or more of the tanks. And then finally I have 2 units of the Void Weavers. So more big shots, more shuriken cannons, and we'll see how well the 18-inch lone op works.
18-inch lone op?
Yeah, so the Void Weavers have them. They have 24-inch guns now instead of the 36, so they got to get a little bit closer. But if you want to target them, you have to get close as well.
So I can't just indirect them, damn.
Correct. You can indirect the transports, but the 2 that have the golden guns here, you'll have to get close for them.
I actually have to see them. Why would you do this to me? I don't want to see my opponent because today I'm running the siege detachment with 2 artillery pieces this time. Wow. So for my list, it's very simple. Lord Sor Leontis is back after like 2 games without him. Acadian Castellan, who has the enhancement Legacy Sidearm, so he gets +2 attacks to his pistol weapons. Acadian Command Squad, who has Stalwarts Honors, which is if they have an order on them, they also take cover on top of the order. They're over here. And I believe that's all my characters. For my battle line, I have 1 20-man Acadian unit. Just 1 20-man Acadian, even though I always say I don't like 20-mans. For dedicated transport, a single Taurox that's going to have 2 engineers in it. Because in my other data sheets, I have 2 Lehman Russ Exterminators. I have a Basilisk, a Rogel Dorn Battle Tank, a Hellhound, a 10-man Death Rider unit, a 10-man Rough Rider unit, 2 Scions, 2 5-man Scions, 2 5-man Engineers, and an artillery team. And I'm not taking the multiple rocket pod this time. It's not the anti-infantry one. It's the siege cannon. So it's going to look a little bit different this time.
I thought you started off with this was a simple list.
This is simple.
Okay.
It's very, very simple for Guard.
Okay.
Don't worry, we'll both discover what it does.
That's where I was confused by it being the simple list.
Did I say call it the simple list? Called it the siege list.
Okay.
I hope.
Must have misheard.
Oh, and I have a Cyclops demolition vehicle, which I thought I had an extra one here. I can use something for it.
Okay.
If we find Justin's little proxies. Okay, but yes, that is my list. For the mission we'll be doing today, the deployment is going to be Crucible of Battle. My army is spilling out over the table because I have too much stuff, but it's middle to corner. The primary mission is going to be Linchpin, so hold your home for 3 points, and if you have your home, the ones outside are worth 5 points each. Otherwise, they're only worth 3 points. And the mission twist is going to be Fog of War. Turn 1, we get cover, and we can't use core stratagems.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
Perfect, because I always mix up Fog of War and another one for some reason. But yeah, it's going to be very fun. Siege is the siege detachment that doesn't actually help artillery, but it has really funny stratagems that I really hope I get to do to you. Otherwise, I'm going to be sad.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure of all of them, so because again, won't remember them all, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what comes up.
It's in the explanation. I gave the explanation twice, but it's in the middle of like all the other things I explained.
Yeah.
So you can pick out the knowledge from somewhere.
It'll be okay.
But ready to see who deploys first?
Sure.
It's going to be very simple. With me getting a 2,
3.
you pick.
Okay. So do you have any infiltrate?
No infiltrate, 1 scout. Because the
Okay.
engineers are going to go in the transport, which will give it scout.
Okay, great. So I'll let you go first then. And then, are you doing any
Deep strikes.
reserves?
So the Scions are going in deep strike.
Okay.
Leontis is going unattached. The Cadian Castellan and the Cadian Command Squad are joining the 20-man unit.
Okay. For myself, I have 4 transports, which are color-coded, as we talked about before. And since you have so much indirect, I think I'm going to put both fire dragons into strategic reserves. And we'll see how that goes.
So much. I have 2.
Yeah, but they can get clipped off fairly easily from
yeah.
the indirect. So I think they'll rather stay safe and see if I can bully some of your vehicles in the mid-game.
My first deployment is going to be this 26-man unit right on my home.
Great. We're going to take 5 Rangers, and we're also going to put them over on my home objective. You have no reserves and no ways to go back up into reserves.
I have no ways up into reserve. I do have reserves.
Oh, yeah, sorry. You have the 1 squad there.
And Leontis lets me put stuff in reserve,
Yes.
which I will use.
So, yeah, we'll just put the Rangers back here just to hold home objective and stuff like that. Here we go next.
Surprise, Basilisk, right in the corner. I'll make sure it's screening out in the middle, so I might shift it a little bit.
Sure.
But it's in this right here area.
We're going to go with my scouting.
Oh, the Cyclops is going to reserve as well.
Cyclops into reserve?
Yeah, the 25-point model is going to reserve.
Oh, okay.
It's just a little brick.
Yeah. Totally makes sense.
I want to use it in a gimmick list in the future that the engineers are going to be very key to.
We'll go down there for those Shroud Runners.
Corner. I'm going to put a Hellhound here.
Okay. I'll grab my little Solitaire. Let's see where my deployment zone is. Great. So he can just go down over there.
Tarox. Sorry, this guy's got to back up a bit. There we go. That should follow the line.
Okay.
If something seems off, just let me know so I can fix it.
No problem.
No surprises from me. I will tell you how to beat me, like Justin.
I'm going to take some Rangers. Oops. I guess that camera's not on quite yet. So I'm going to infiltrate.
You don't have to worry too much about where you walk. The cameras will be switched to a spot that won't get covered. Oh, you don't have deep strike, right?
No, I have no deep strike.
Oh, so what? I don't have to screen with this guy.
There you go.
I'm going to
Sorry,
put,
I do have a strat that does let me put a unit back into reserves at the end of your turn.
Yes. I had to make all your stratagems to put in the overlays. So I unfortunately know all the weird ones you got.
Excellent. Makes it easy.
You know, like the charge that's in my turn.
Yes.
It's literally just a charge.
Yeah. It's counter charge, but you don't have to charge for me to counter charge.
Yep.
I can just go.
It's heroic intervention, but better.
Yes.
And also 1 CP.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Exactly.
So I will try to keep out of 6 inches from you. Because I think it was troops and infantry and mounted.
Yeah.
Which I'm guessing these guys are mounted.
Yes, the bikes are mounted. You can only use it on Harlequin units, so you can't use it on the Shroud Runners, but I don't think they really want to charge anyway.
How are they mounted? You're not on a horse. This is mounted.
They're bikes. They're the same as Space Marine bikes are mounted.
Where's their wheels?
What?
Where's their wheels? What do you mean they're bikes?
They're bikes. There's different types of bikes.
They float.
Yeah, exactly. They float. They're wonderful little things. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I want to try and place these in case you come around for different movement. We'll put them there and see how this goes.
Don't worry, I'm wondering too of what I can do.
Yeah, this is my 4th game with the new index, or the new codex. So I've tried a bunch of different things. Each time it's a bit new.
Can't go there. I'll go here. This thing is actually surprisingly tanky, the artillery team. Toughness 7, 10 wounds, 3 up save.
Nice. Is it a vehicle?
No, it's infantry.
Oh, okay, cool.
It moves 3 inches?
Neat.
I think it moves 3.
Cool.
Why? I don't know.
I'll drop this guy. Where's 18 inches? Since he's got an 18-inch load up, how far do your tanks go?
10 inches, move makes it 13.
13, okay. So 13.
This one goes 12.
Great. so if I just put him back a little bit, then he should generally be safe.
So the golden one is Lone Op.
Yeah, loan up 18, yeah.
Got it.
Go ahead. See how far I could get there. Yeah.
What's the damage on? It's just a sniper, not like a bottom gun?
So it's a sniper, and then it has 6 shots per bike as well with a scatter laser. Sustained 1.
Per bike, oh, okay.
So strength 5, AP 0, 1, I believe, for how they updated it.
There. Exterminator.
Interesting. All the interesting tanks. I mean, I guess that's kind of what you're doing. Tanks, right?
Try to play guard without tanks. I dare you.
You dare me?
No, because
Okay.
I wouldn't put that fate on anyone.
Oh, okay.
Only Morty and Gory does his like conscript spam at tournaments. My 400 guardsmen won in RTT. I'm like, God damn, how'd you not time out?
That bike's a little forward. Sorry about that. Maybe. I may have put them a little bit forward there.
Transport, deep strike, deep strike.
And then we'll go there for the coil transport. Go ahead.
Coil. I'm going to put, I don't want to put these down yet. What's the gun on the Lone Up guy anyway?
So he's got 6 shuriken shots, strength 6, AP 1, 2 damage, lethal hits, and then either 2 large shots, that's strength 12, AP 3, flat 4 damage, or 2d6 blast, strength 5, AP 0, 1 damage shots. So you can either do focus or spread.
I'm definitely going to end up asking about that again.
No problem.
Oop. Good thing that's my old Rough Rider.
It's oddly the same gun as it was before. It's just 24 inches now instead of 36.
I mean, good.
Were
they Lone Op before?
They weren't Lone Op before, so that's kind of where it bounces out. I don't know if I am happy or disappointed with how it is now.
Honestly, I'd be happy about that because Lone Op is very nice.
Yeah, it's just you have to play the mid board a bit more with them than where they were before.
Okay, there's my Rough Rider unit.
Sounds good.
Dancing with a tank.
I'm just trying to figure out what you're going to come at me with turn 1. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, if you know, like if you figure something out, let me know so I can do it. Because I don't know.
Because I haven't played the new guard before, and I've only played guard so many times. So I'm just kind of trying to figure out what to expect here.
If there's anything you don't know, just ask.
Oh, for sure. I get a feel for what your list is like. It's just a question of what are you going to be aggressive with? What are you going to be more defensive with? Those kinds of questions.
Your hair bikes aren't down yet?
Correct. They are these with the long diamonds.
And hair is 24 inches?
Yes.
Let me just check a range first.
They move 14. I can give them +2 for 16 inches. So they can go 16. And then,
Can they go through walls?
No.
So, oh, you can't. So best they can go is like here or here, I guess.
Yep, I can go around there.
16. I know your haywires. I'm really goddamn scared of your haywires.
Oh, they're just going to do like 9 mortals. They aren't going to be that bad.
You're one of the few people to have tabled me on like turn 3. It was in 9th.
Oh,
You like tabled me on like turn 3.
Oh, it's 10th now.
It was 9th or 10th, but I just remember your haywires just like, I took a vehicle list and I was gone.
Yeah, so because they don't have the rerolls, they have been taken down kind of a notch. So they aren't as scary as they were before. So I don't know if you have to be as deathly afraid as maybe you kind of feel you are.
The scars live forever.
Okay, I mean, that's fair.
I will forever remember what they've done to me.
The question is going to be, where do I put more players? Do I put more players on this side and see if your Rough Riders come down through the middle, or do I put more players on the far side? Because I already have 2 vehicles over there. We'll go down here and see where that goes. Go ahead.
Really think about where I want to put Leontis. Because there's a nice group and here's a nice group. I will put him down here.
Okay.
Leontis at home. What's he going to do?
Let's see here. Because 18-inch Lone Op, I don't really have many shots turn 1 if I come down here. But I think that's okay. Yeah, let's just drop him there and see what happens. See if I go first.
I have one more drop.
Okay.
Death Riders. I am horrified on anywhere I could put them.
Well, I have 2 units of 2 bikes and a unit of 4 left to go. So I've got a little bit of choice.
This way can go that way. Those are all transports?
So the golden gun here is a Void Weaver, so that's a tank. 2 transports, the purple and the yellow over there, and then the red and the yellow. So the purple and white over here, and the red and the yellow over there, as there, and then another Void Weaver tank here.
Okay. I know what I'll do. They're going right in the middle.
Okay. Interesting.
Very interesting.
So now the question is, which way do I want to be more aggressive? Do you know what I mean? Like, do I want to be more aggressive on this side? Which would get me 24-inch shooting if I'm back here.
I do still have redeploys.
Ah, yes, that's wonderful. So with your redeploys, you could pull some of the tanks with the red-orange pair first, because they're going to be the easier choice. We're probably going to play a little bit defensive with them. So we have something for a later turn. Yep.
So red is the one with Chekhov's
So
gaze.
the coil is in yellow with the rainbow pattern here, and the
Yellow.
rainbow
And
mohawk.
yellow is...
And yellow is on the far corner over there.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's not going to probably be jumping in turn 1, which I think is fine.
I hope you don't get in combat with me turn 1. I'd be a little scared.
Yeah, no, I think with the new codex, it works a little better to stage a bit and get a feel for where to put things, and then come out more on a later turn. So the question will be, what do I do with these guys? And what do you do when you redeploy? And how aggressive do I want to be with placing them?
It's before we figure out who goes first.
Yes. So it's just a question of if I could come down here like this, and then that would give me enough mobility to move up to here and take shots at either your Torx or your tank. You could redeploy them.
He has scout as well.
Yeah, so you could also scout away from some of this. I don't think I want to put the bikes in the middle because that would just expose them. I could drop them more on the far side and see, let's see what, if I went down here.
We do that. I'm going to quickly check for one thing.
You could see if they go 16 inches, what kind of shooting they could get down here. So I only have shots at one tank. The redeploy trick is really interesting.
Because it just trips people up.
Yeah, and it's really neat kind of idea, the kind of mechanic for it. Probably going, I have to basically pick a side for these guys because the center's too open. So I feel like with the coil on the far side, to put these bikes over here, and then we go and see how this pans out for me. So I just want to make sure that the rear bike would get, so you'd still be able to get line of sight onto these guys if you decide to leave them. Okay, so we're going to go down here with the bikes like I was thinking of doing off the start, and then the Fire Dragons, of course, are in reserves.
Sorry for this. This is going to be the Cyclops because I can't find mine here, and I can't find the proxies we had.
That's
that were
okay.
made. Remember Mansur's like little tarantula turrets and stuff? They're not here anymore, are they? It's about the same size. Because I own one. It's, if anything, a little smaller, which is bad for me.
No problem. Okay, so I'm down. My AOR bikes did come down here, as I was kind of debating about.
My redeploy is going to be, these go to strategic.
Okay.
I'm debating if I want the 26-man to go to strategic. Because that was kind of the whole idea behind them. They go to strategic to do the thing. But I see a better opportunity here. So they're going to strategic. They're good there. The Taurox is going to go up to here.
Okay.
Because it's tiny. And the Hellhound, you said you could get an angle on over there?
Yeah, so I can get an angle on here onto your front.
How far does 24 go from there?
So 24 through this line.
All the way up to there.
Yeah, so these bikes just have to come that way if they want to go and take shots at that.
Is he safer here?
So he's definitely further out there. There's still this line here, as you can see. So 24 is here. So that's going to take the 2 rear bikes out of the shooting, but the 2 front bikes would still reach him.
I could accept that.
Okay.
And it's a 4-man bike squad.
It's a 4-man bike squad, yeah.
I could accept that.
Okay.
I could not believe in my guy. I hope you go first.
I hope you go first. You want to find out?
I do want to find out because I'm ready to go first. Well, I'm ready to see who goes first. Man, they've really made going first a debuff that we're both like, no, you go first. No,
Yeah.
you go first.
Some people, a couple of people do like it, but
I go
there we
first.
go. Oh, good luck, sir.
Good luck. Scouts.
Yes. So these bikes are just gonna.
I have a scout first.
Oh, thank you.
Can you move him 6 inches directly?
Funny enough, I'm one of those guys who does like to go first.
Yeah, because you have a plan for going first.
I like to set up the game, and they play at my pace.
You want to move him out?
Just 6 straight.
Just 6 straight this way?
Yeah.
Okay, into the.
Into the building, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm going first, so I still get to move him.
Absolutely. And then these guys are just gonna go 9. Start with this. Just
I'm gonna make sure it's 6. 'Cause
hiding.
I
into
didn't
here.
scout the engineers last time I used them, and someone's like, why didn't you scout? What if I didn't want to?
Should be 9 on these guys, because I figure they haven't changed that.
I mean, it'd be weird if they did change that.
Yeah.
Scout 6, yep.
Always double check. Yeah, that's my only scout. So you're free.
Wow, we both had an entire 1 scout.
Yeah, I really liked the Warwalkers before, which had scout, but they just took them from a really tanky unit to being okay.
We got Kevin in the back. He's running the action cam today, so we're gonna get some really good shots tonight.
So I'm just going to say my orders now while you do stuff.
Sure.
Leontis is going to order move on the 2 tanks near him and take aim on the Basilisk. The Castellan squad, they have 3 orders. One's going to be take cover on the horse unit. One's going to be move on their own unit. And one's going to be take aim on the siege cannon.
Interesting.
That's my orders.
Okay.
I have something important to do. Missions.
Yes.
This matters.
Yes. Secondary deck as well here.
Wow. How long have I played 10th edition? I still go like, oh, let me do my turn. Oh yeah, missions.
It happens on occasion. You get into the moment of the game, and you can just forget to do little pieces.
I just want to play Deathmatch or whatever it's called. We haven't done that on the channel like at all. Should do that. So I draw, establish locus,
Nice.
and behind enemy line. I can't do behind.
Yeah, you can cycle that in, right?
I'm cycling that. I'll shuffle again after.
Of course.
Assassination.
Okay. So you got my Solitaire, and then you have the red transport character and the yellow transport character.
The Solitaire's low knot.
Yes.
I'm not redrawing anything. I will gain 2 CP, so I'm at 2.
Great.
Because Leontis exists.
Great. So I have 4 battle focus points and 1 command point.
I sticky my home.
Great.
Okay. I got established locus and assassination.
So just run right into the middle there.
Yeah, with the 26-man unit.
Yes.
It's like 300-point unit. Let's just throw them up.
It's totally fine. You don't have to be afraid of the Solitaire or the troop masters in boats. They aren't going to come after you. They are very friendly.
I get an entire 2 points.
Yes. Recommended. Yes.
I'm not going to do that.
Oh,
For some reason, I'm not going to do that. Can't
Okay.
get vision there.
I mean, that is your choice.
So I'm going to move this, advance this squad because they're not shooting.
Sure.
An extra 6. So they're going 15.
That's incredible.
They're going faster than your bikes.
That's incredible. Not if I battle focus them,
focus.
because then they
you
go
get
16.
to go 1 inch more than that.
It's fascinating.
1 inch on the wall.
All right, chat. The poll is up. Who's gonna win, the new Eldar Codex or the new Guard Codex? Let us know if the clowns can beat Anthony.
I mean, you did last time with the Votan.
Are you going to say the clowns beat the clowns?
I was about to say that, but I don't think I wanted to say it.
Why not?
All right. Will the actual clowns beat Anthony the Clown?
Yeah, which clown will win? The clown or the clown?
Sorry, but this table is no clowning around.
We have a red nose here somewhere. I might have taken it home.
I said squeaky nose,
Yeah, well,
so you can literally go.
honk honk. Yeah, see, and then I see guys take like 400-man units. I'm like, yeah, okay. Good luck.
So Anthony does have assassination, but not many characters to
I
kill.
might
Everything's
actually,
in boats.
if I get lucky, I can get it.
Establish locus, like Thomas said, go for the middle, and you're gonna pay for it.
Advance and pivot. Basically just, wall.
Okay.
Haywire's over there.
Yeah. Was that the right choice? Maybe not.
go like this because I don't want to. I do not. Oh wait, this lip is here. Because you'd have to get to here to see me.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a line here, but I would have to get across this point to be able to see kind of your tail end there.
He's still going to stay hidden here. He's here. Actually, Leontis will go more this way. So 6 and 6. He's here. He has take aim, and he doesn't have heavy, so I could actually move him.
Okay.
I don't want to, wait. There we go. I don't want to be seen past here.
Okay.
There we go. Do I want to get out yet? Not really. 10, advance the Hellhound.
Okay.
1.
I like how you backed him up to just move back forward.
Well, what if you got first?
Oh, for sure. I just enjoy this.
9, get to there. Because they could still do that. Actually, before I move him, I should move those units.
Sure.
Can I come around?
Yeah.
Because I just realized, I'm like, wait, I could go to that spot if it's empty. So they have glaives.
Yeah.
I'll go here.
Okay.
I don't want to disembark onto that yet. I'll advance the horses.
Okay.
I gave them a move? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I gave them take cover.
Oh. Okay.
They're going to advance 5, so they're going 17. Could have been 20.
Mm.
Wow. So 17 was the front guy, make it to here. Question is, do I want to go here? How many points is this 4-man unit?
190.
Okay. So he's going to run all the way up. I'm just going to go back here. If you want to walk up and shoot me, oh well. It is what it is.
They don't have the reactive move, correct? The other guys?
No, the other guys, those guys in space do.
Great.
These have, it's either ignore movement penalties or fall back and charge.
Oh, great. There's 2 wounds each, right?
2 wounds each, 4 up save, toughness 4. They're Space Marines.
Oh,
when
okay.
I take cover them, they're literally just 12-inch Space Marines.
Oh, very good.
Can I fit through here? 4. No. Haywires. I'm really scared of that haywire.
Yeah.
Their toughness 4?
Yeah.
2 wounds? 3?
3.
You're not going to fear my flamer too much. So just here, behind like that. He advanced 1, so he gets to go a mighty 11. Ow. So 11. Let's go like that.
Okay.
I think that's my movement.
Okay.
I just got to set up.
For sure, for
Oh,
sure.
yeah, there's rangers in there. I just saw them now.
Oh yeah, you moved within range of them, but
If you want to, go ahead.
No, it's okay, because I could react to move them into the middle, but I know a lot of your movement now, so I don't want to play with that.
To me, it doesn't matter too much.
That's okay.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot the siege cannon. This is the first time I'm shooting the siege cannon gun.
Great.
Siege cannon. So he's take aimed and he's heavy. So
Great.
4s to 3s, but indirect is 4s. And I'm going to shoot. Are both the red and yellow characters the same, like health wise?
Yeah, it's just the yellow character has the coil.
I'm going for yellow.
Okay.
With D6 shots, please 6. 5.
Okay.
Is it stealth?
No.
So I'm just hitting on 4s.
Yeah.
4s.
That's pretty good.
That's very good. What's the toughness?
6.
Strength 12.
Okay. So 2s.
4 at AP2. Oh, my siege detachment ability. Sorry, I got to do the command. I would, of course, put ignore cover there.
Okay.
When I see I get assassination. Then ignore cover on the other 2 vehicles there. I don't care about them.
Okay.
So just ignore cover on those so you don't get cover.
Okay. So 4-up save either way.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, even invuln anyway.
Yeah.
Strip cover. Invuln.
So 3 damage each, right?
Yes.
Okay. So does it explode?
No.
Nope. And then there are 6 guys inside. They're just going to get out on the close side. We're just going to roll real quick for our speed. We'll lose 1. So my little shuriken cannon goes away. And then the unit will get out.
I remembered in my shooting phase my detachment ability. It doesn't matter against you.
Yes.
See, then I should have done the movement slow one, but I'm not going back to that. So I'm now going to use the Basilisk on those guys.
Okay.
So ballistic skill 3, because of take aim,
Yep.
which means D6 plus 3 plus, there's 5 models in there still. So D6 plus 4
Okay.
with 5 shots.
Same
I don't
amount
think
of
I'm getting the
shots?
character. How many wounds is the character?
4 wounds.
And it's 2 damage each. There's 4 guys in front. Hitting on
Still in
4s.
vuln.
I will CP reroll 1.
Okay.
Woo! 5
Fits.
shots. 4s.
Okay.
2 hit. And 2s. 2 at AP2.
Okay. Invulns. There's one more. Okay. Take the Neuro.
That's why I was like, if I'm very lucky, I could get Assassination. But I wasn't.
Well, you're really taking down the coil unit, so that's really good for you.
When I'm like, he has the enhancement, that's better than the other guy, I'm going for him. You're -2 to move and charge. They nerfed it. It's no, you still get your advance roll now.
Great. Okay.
And it would stack with the detachment ability. I'll just put this
Great.
there.
Good reminder.
That's it.
Okay. So then, what are you doing with your secondaries?
If I keep Established Locus, you're going to screen me out because I have Scions. And I'll keep Assassination, and I will keep Established Locus. I will keep them both.
Okay, interesting. So keeping all the secondaries, and then going to try and hold this objective here for some wonderful points.
Hey, Lucas, welcome to the chat. He asks, are you bringing the Harlequins to X-Planet next week?
Why, is he like trying to get some information?
I think so. He's asking about that.
Well, I'm always playing Harlequin, so you should know. Do you want to cut deck or anything?
Yeah, curse cut.
All right, Lucas, Harlequins, the clowns are going to be there.
So recover assets, which is not always great, and cleanse. So that's not bad. So
Cleanse is
cleanse
very
I could
doable.
definitely do in the middle and that side objective there. Recover assets is a little more annoying. I could definitely do it in my home and in No Man's Land, just with some easy stuff with some like characters or whatever. You're going to keep trying to indirect those players over there, but I don't have another transport really to zip them out of the way.
I mean, you could get out of the red one.
Which
and
also
then
has
give me
characters in
another
it.
character.
Yeah, that's where the problem is. So you're eventually going to get assassinate, but if you keep like just waiting on it, then I think that's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, so I'm up to a second CP. Just remember that, and you also gain a CP. So up to
I'm
3.
at 2 as well.
Oh yeah, 2 now. Great.
Because Leontis, he gave me an extra.
So what I'm probably going to do here is I'm going to try and screen out my back zone from all your craziness and just do some very easy stuff on some of these secondaries. I would also like to try and deal with these guys a little bit, just so that you don't totally get too many.
They do have Melta Lances, those ones. You see Chainswords, because I built them in 8th when it was Chainswords. But now they gave them Melta Tips. I'm like, wow. I need the new ones.
I do think I need to try and remove some of that unit just to remove some of the threat that you have on the board.
Currently take cover on them, so they are 3 up save.
So these rangers are just going to make a short move over to here, and then they're just going to screen out, you know, advance them. It doesn't really matter how far they go.
I'm very glad you're on that side, because your models look so nice in the action cams there.
Thank you. We're just going to do...
I gotta compliment them every time I see them.
Sorry, well, stop moving them. These rangers aren't finished yet, so you know there's lots of little bits of problems here and there. The interesting thing for recover assets is you could just indirect my guys with the recover assets.
That are doing it, yes.
Which is really unfortunate. So that makes me wonder if I just go, I don't know if I want to blitz a solitaire turn 1 into these guys. It would be cute, but that would give you a fairly easy kind of indirect, or like fairly easy like target for all of this shooting into it. So I don't know if I really want to take that turn of there. Since you're constantly, the silence come down 9 or 6?
9.
9.
I did not take Aquilans. I like how I used the Aquilans twice, because they were so good. Well, I used them twice, and I made Justin paint them, and I haven't used them again. I will use them again, Justin. I will.
Boo. You're not getting
so
any
nice.
more, okay? Any more Aquilans? They're not being painted.
20 more
Scions
Aquilans.
and okay.
You already have like 50 Scions. You don't need to paint more.
See, I could
If
just
you want anything, I'll
keep
paint them for you. You
indirecting
just
these
need to give me
guys,
money.
Which
My
isn't a
wallet.
bad plan. here.
Money.
But if I just want to screen your guys out, I could just go like this with the bikes here, just to put the 9-inch screen,
Yes.
and then I could then use these players for the other 9-inch screen. I know it's not what I want to be doing with the coil. If anyone's watching this, I'm sure they're extremely disappointed that the coil is just hiding in the background. But because you have nothing really juicy for them to hit, it's just kind of what I have that's a bit limited this turn.
They are -2 to move, which does affect things.
And I'll just advance. Like, I mean, they only wiggled a little bit around there.
Yeah. I don't
so-
affect your advance roll anyway, so.
So then the question here will be, what do I want to do for the cleanse? And again, do I want to try and do recover assets, or am I thinking that you're just going to indirect? I guess the question is, if I do recover assets and you indirect these guys, then you won't indirect my recover assets targets, which is kind of interesting, because I could use the solitaire for one, just kind of move him just out of my zone, and then these rangers in the back for the second, and then you trying to clip off 5 bodies. Didn't really work very well here, because you only got 4 through, so then that would leave me with the recover assets. So that's probably what I'm going to do with the solitaire. He's just, I mean, I'd love to go after the Rough Riders. I think I'm going to put some players into them and a bunch of shuriken shots into them and see how that goes. That will mean that you can then reciprocate with like this kind of stuff coming around the corner.
A couple of things.
But I think that's something I'm just going to have to accept in terms of getting shot by, and then see how that goes. So, because this game is about points, and you didn't get any points in the first round. So let's.
Yeah, that's one thing I like with playing you. You're playing, as you say, like not an ideal Eldar army.
Mm-hmm.
So you just really think through all your stuff to do everything perfectly, and you're explaining it all. So you're not hiding anything.
No. That way, if you have any questions or like saying, I don't know if I think that you can do this or not, I can just simply say, okay, if you don't think I can do that, let's talk it through. So these guys are going to do the cleanse here. These guys are going to do the cleanse here. We're going to screen out the back line here for your deep strikes. This guy, if he goes 14 inches, will be able to take some shots in this way against your tanks over here.
Yep.
At the very least, the tank that moved up forward. That could get him removed, which is a little unfortunate. The other question is I could bring some of these bikes around. I wouldn't be able to get all of them in, but I might be able to get some of them in. So the question is, where does this line go?
I think it's made so that you can't see from this corner past this corner.
Yes. So if I get bikes over that corner,
then you can start seeing past.
So if I put the front of his base over here, so that his nose hangs out and sees.
I mean, if you want to put him there and we can see. Or if you have like an
yeah,
extra little thing to put there.
It's a question of, do I go this way with the bikes and try to just obliterate that tank and then get hit back with a bunch of stuff?
That's what I see as the angle for it.
Yeah. Because like I move these bikes real simply. So if I just move the front of this bike, don't mind that. They are just magnetized. So if I
broke it.
If I advance him over to here, you know.
I think that's where you need to go to see which your nose is over.
Yeah. So I would be able to draw a line of sight. If I wanted to go that way with the bikes.
But he would be able to draw a line of sight. The others would be able
to.
And
so he won't. The other guys would be in front.
Oh.
Which is why I'm kind of using him as a placement, and then he'll just go back to where he was before. Because those guys just made a little move just to screen over there, and they should be still within 2. So
if somehow that opened up a gap, we'll say there's no gap.
Sure.
Just in case.
I appreciate that. So we're going to use a battle focus here. We are going to move these bikes there 16 inches. We're going to just do the little thing that we were talking about here. So I'll get this guy just in front, and then he's just going to move just in front. He also has.
This is the first battle focus of the game, moving a little bit extra to get in range of the tanks.
He's going to be out. So I'll have 3 shots there for that.
I'm just thinking if I want to overwatch that. Because if you could see me, I could see you.
Yep.
The main thing is, it's only 3 that could see me?
Yes.
So 6 of them, like 6 attacks.
Yep.
Which at most does 18 if you get everything through. Which you hopefully won't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to do anything.
Okay.
I didn't want you to start doing other stuff, and I'm like, but what if I want to Overwatch here?
Thank you. I appreciate that. So we're going to put the
Great sportsmanship from Anthony.
void. We're just going
It also helps because some people play so fast, you got to be like, wait a second, I just want to see if I want to Overwatch.
So we can put this guy. He may also. So the question will be, if he's here, he'll be able to see down this line to those guys as well. So we're going to move this Void Weaver in front of his nose just to there as well. So we can take a whole bunch of shots down that way to see if I can remove a tank or 2. These guys. You have a whole bunch of shots off of this, right?
10 las guns.
10 las guns.
I believe they have grenade, but they have 10 las guns.
Yeah, basically I could spend 1 to prevent you from overwatching the players.
Oh yeah, like if I wanted to Overwatch there, you could just have been like, no.
Yes, I have to declare before I do the move, and I wasn't expecting you to do the
Oh, it's before the
Overwatch.
move, okay.
Yes, because I can't say I'm going to move these, and then you say I'm going to Overwatch, and they say, oh, actually I'm going to battle focus. Like
Honestly,
that
that's how I thought it worked.
No, because that's just terrible.
Someone could have tricked me with that easily.
Yeah, so I mean I could just come to the other side of this wall and just go for a 5-inch charge on that, which would mean that I wouldn't get any fusion pistols into you. But I think that's probably okay. That'd be a 7-inch charge if you pull the front line. If you pull completely off the objective, then that's also an okay result for what I want here. If I come 14 inches here, I can probably see that line as well. So I'm just kind of seeing like what I can take from this and move over to here to see what I could potentially threaten you with on the next turn. And then I also have to decide what I want to do with this guy, because we should be fully screened out here. This is why I love an extra 9-inch stick, because this way I can just go and say, okay, so these are the screen here, that's screen there. If I leave some kind of bike here, that'll screen there, that'll screen there. The solitaire
I think the
will
only
screen
spot
that.
I could really...
So I can move this transport safely without worrying about you doing something strange and coming after me.
Okay,
is the
yeah, I
idea.
don't have 6-inch deep strike.
Yeah, so that's fine. So then the question is just mostly, do I want to expose players and get a shorter charge, but risk them being potentially hit? Or do I just want to keep them safe and have a longer charge? And I think we'll just come out. So then the question is, do I want to battle focus and just be straight in your face? Or
The
do I
plus
want to
2-inch movement one?
Yeah.
You can only use them once a phase, right?
So the plus 2-inch movement, you can use as many times as you want in the movement phase. That's the only one that you can use more than once. Just because otherwise because
wouldn't have
6
stuff to
and you
spend,
have 4
yes.
points, and if you use the detachment that gets you more points, then what are you going to do with it?
Yeah.
So that's
I mean, it makes sense, just because I'm like, it just says in the battle trance thing where it's like, or battle focus,
yeah.
battle focus, or it's like, you can only use each one once per phase. I guess except that one.
Except that one.
Okay.
That is the one unique one. So we're going to add the 2 inches movement. So we're going to go 13 inches off the transport, 3 inches for the move, 3 inches for the deployment, 8 inches for the move, and then 2 inches for the battle focus. So we're just going to come straight up into your guy's face and just be like, hey, how are you
20
doing?
las gun shots as tempting because you're toughness 3,
Yep.
but it's also las guns.
Yes. And if I lose one guy here, I'm like, oh well, I'll take the hit for that. Because I have so many battle focus points, I'm also going to spend one to get the transport to go 16. Because I still want. Oh, I can use it for the vector engines actually, if I want, or I can vector engines the rear one.
The D6 plus
D6
1 on a vehicle?
Yeah. So we're going, since I don't think I'm going to charge with anything, we're going to just use the 6 inches here, and we'll probably use the vector on the back. So basically, it's just going to let me do some pivoting so I can nose onto this objective.
The codex came out like 5 days ago. You already know it so well.
I think you got to make those little pop-ups just for the Eldar battle focus.
Maybe, because I'm like, yeah, maybe I should.
So the codex did get leaked, and I was reading and theory crafting with the Eldar community a lot beforehand. So this isn't just like, oh yeah, this just came out and I just figured this out. This is like, yeah, there's all kinds of things I could talk to you about in terms of like what's good and bad. You can talk about falcons. You can talk about whether fire dragons are a good choice or not. You can talk about rangers. You can talk about wraiths and stuff like that for some people that are doing interesting things with that. So there's all kinds of just different interesting options that have been going on with the codex in general. So it's been quite interesting, quite a lot of good stuff to read. Yeah, so we're going to go with the last point here. So we're going to vector the engines on the back Starweaver. So that'll just add 2.
There you go. You basically did the ability.
Yep. So same thing. You can only so with the plus 2 inches, you can advance with that. With this, you can only do a normal move. I just want to make sure that there were shots, and I want to see if I could get a little bit more movement out of it, just to try and get range on some of the other guns here. Then these.
That's a lot of vehicles.
Yeah.
No flamers?
No flamers, just a lot of shots. Then these guys will shoot and then either charge or get back in, depending on what happens there. These bikes are just going to come over to here just to basically screen a little bit, but more so they want to just have a staging ground for the next turn and then have my red transport, and then we'll go into shooting. Sorry, it's taking a little bit of time. It's just a little bit of like learning and figuring out what I want to do.
Your turn 1 and 2 are very important.
Yeah, and
I do like the fact that he's like explaining everything, very wise, and it helps a lot of the people in the chat wanting to learn about Eldar.
I
and
just get to sit
clowns.
here and listen to it. I'm like, wow, this is great. I don't have to wear my throat out just trying to talk and talk and talk. You're doing it for me.
oh, no problem. Yeah, I just really find a lot of their stuff interesting. This is where this guy's interesting because I could push him forward up here, which means these guys could come around, or I could leave him further back. And your guys have deep strike, right?
2 units of deep strike.
Yeah, so you could come
2
out.
5-man, so they're small.
Yeah, which this is all screened, which is good. But then the question is, do I come forward and potentially try to go for another indirect kill on this, or are you just going to keep trying to indirect that? Which at this point, I might just come over to here and just try to keep in. Because like, you're probably just going to keep indirecting this, but there's nothing I can really do about that, which is really disappointing. I would not mind having some other options, but for now, this is what I've got. So I think that's going to be all I would come down with, or all I do for movement. We'll go on to shooting unless you want to do anything at the end of the movement phase.
I don't think I have anything I can do.
Okay, I love it. So we're going to put the 3 bikes I can see into the front vehicle.
Smoke.
Smoke? Great.
Smoke.
So this is going to be hitting on 4s now, and then wounding on 4s. So that's only going to do like 6 mortals, which isn't going to be the best. There's my 4 fails. That would have been nice and even, so nothing in the end. So that's where the reroll loss is really hurtful for these guys.
Oh yeah, they used to have reroll.
Yeah, so that would have been much better. So we're going to shoot the Void Weaver into the same guy, hitting on 4s now. It's 1 hit, strength 12, so winning on a 3. Wounds, AP 3, you have cover, so AP 2.
4 up save. Oh, it only counts in the tray.
Okay.
So that 5 doesn't count. That 4
Still
does
good.
though.
You're doing good. So then the Shuriken cannons are going to be hitting on 4. So 6s are lethal hits, so those are straight through.
Oh, then this is not the sustained one?
They change it from sustained to lethal hits.
Okay.
So the Shuriken cannons are all different now.
Toughness 11.
Toughness 11, great, so on 5. So 3 saves at AP 1. You do have cover still.
AP 1, so 2 up.
Good, great. So that all completely failed, which is unfortunate, but you know that's the way the game goes. We're going to go into these guys next. We're
You
gonna
prepared in a way in case that happened.
Yeah, I mean, I still would have loved to have done something with it, but you know, you're going to come around and just be able to nail me on the next turn. There's going to be a limited amount of stuff that I can do for that. But I'll probably have to give some ground on this side to take some of this side, which then might make this more interesting. Okay, so we're going to put these guys into your friends over here. So we're going to do the fusion first, since we're nice and close, since we have the melt to 2. So these will be hitting on 3s. 2 hits.
Toughness 4.
Strength 8, so on 2s. So 2 saves, AP 4.
I can't go to ground because they're not infantry.
So there'll be D6 plus 2 damage.
Yeah.
D6 plus 2, so they'll just lift 2 guys. Then we're going to go on to the 2 anti-infantry shots with the Neuro pistols. That'll be 1 hit. You're mounted, so this is strength 4, which will miss.
Mounted or cav, but yeah.
And then the Shuriken will be 2 hits, strength 4, so on 4 still. Sorry about that.
All good.
2 saves, AP 1. No cover.
Take cover.
Oh, yep.
No cover, but I have take cover.
Yes,
so
thank you.
4s.
So 4s.
No.
1 damage each, so that'll be 1 guy dead.
Flag.
And then we're going to shoot these guys in the back here before you pull any more out, just so I can try and get. So it'll be just these will be the guys in the white. So it'll be 2 Neuros, 2 Shurikens, and then the 6 Shuriken shots off of the transport. So the 2.
I love the names of the stuff. It's just like, wow, Xenos guns.
Yeah,
I don't know what they do.
Neuros are great because what they do is actually scramble and melt your brain.
Oh, wow. The
so-
guardsmen don't have brains anyway.
Well, there's hit the.
Oh, you're getting the
shoot
horses'
Neuros first.
brains.
So we'll hit with the 2 Neuros on the horses, and then strength 4, so 1 save at AP 2 for the Neuro.
5 up. Nope.
Okay, 1 damage. And let's see if I can chip that off with the Shuriken pistols. 2 hits on 4s. No, so it'll just be 1 damage, which won't
I'm
really
gonna
matter
put
here
it-
because then the Shuriken shots off of this will all be 2 damage each here. So the Shuriken off of this. So no critical hits, lethal hits.
No misses.
Then on 3s, so that'll be 6 saves at AP 1.
4 up. 4s. 2 damage each.
Yes.
So 4 more go down.
4 more go down.
See, he lives, so they can die.
Yep. Yeah, I have a bad feeling about your cavalry here because I have 2 more of that plus some big shots. So we're going to do that again from the transport in front.
Because he can still see, yes.
Because he can still see, yep. So he'll hit on 3s. These 3 6s will just be straight through. And then these will be on 3s. So 4 saves at AP 1.
Oh, nice, easy.
And then the next 4.
It's not even my turn, and I'm dropping all the dice.
So then this tank will now shoot the same stuff into those guys with the 2 big shots. So those 2 will go out. These will wound on 3s. So 2 saves in there, AP1. So 2 damage each, which will kill 2 more.
You just more
And
guns?
then 2 more shots. So 2 more big shots here. So 2 hits, strength 12. So 2 saves, AP3, you'll go to ground.
Which one's shooting?
This tank, the big anti-tank shot, is 4 damage.
No cover, because I am very exposed.
Okay.
I saved 1.
4 damage still is going to delete that.
You know, I wished he lived. I was going to have him walk up to establish locus.
Ah, very good.
I was like, if one guy lives, I'm establishing.
And so at the end of the fight phase, these guys are going to get into their transport, is the idea. So they should be wholly within 6 there.
That's the transport ability, right?
Yes, that's the transport ability. End of the fight phase, if you're not in combat, you can just jump into transport.
So you could do that in aspect host and then also use the stratagem for a different one to go. Oh my god, that's so annoying.
Yes, but
you have so much movement shenanigans.
Yeah, but you can only put Harlequins in here. So it's not like you can take fire dragons or banshees or something and do that with them. So you are limited in that way. So we're going to continue recovering assets for the moment, and we will cleanse for 4.
Back there?
So there are 5 rangers back here and the solitaire in here, doing in the middle.
Got it.
And if you want to shoot them instead of my coil, cool. I don't mind. So cleanse for 4 and holding on to recover assets. We'll see if I get the 3 or not. And then we will go on to your turn.
I will gain 2 CP and I'll be up to 3. I'm just doing it now. I'm redrawing Established Locus.
Okay, so you're spending a CP.
I'm spending a CP to redraw Established Locus because
down to 2.
if that one guy lived, then I was going to go for it.
Ah, I see.
But he didn't live. You perfectly got the unit.
May I ask what your secondaries are for
Scoring.
Yeah, so I gained cleanse for 4, so with the rangers here and the shadowrunners over there. I'm holding recover assets right now, so I have the solitaire here and the rangers here, so that they're fortunately screening everything out, and we'll see if Anthony wants to focus on them instead of assassinate.
I get cleanse.
And you get cleanse. Hey, that's an excellent option. I think you should go for it.
I am actually going to go for it.
Great. So I'm up to 3 CP and I have 4 battle focus points again.
I'm at 2 CP, and my orders are going to be take aim on the basilisk, take aim on the siege, and first rank, second rank would be nice. That's a vehicle.
Yes.
That's an anti-vehicle vehicle.
It is stealth if you get within 18. So you can't shoot it if you're outside of 18. If you get within 18, stealth.
18 goes up to about here.
Yeah, so you're well within range. I was just kind of guessing mean more for this kind of side,
whatever.
or maybe the artillery might have a bit of a different story.
Okay. It's going to be first rank, second rank on the guardsman unit.
Great.
And then that's it for orders.
Okay.
Because there's no one else that can order.
Okay.
You got rid of the horses.
Excellent. I'm very happy.
You scrambled the brains.
Great.
I have cleanse and assassination. Yes.
Yes, he kept both, and so he spent one of his command points to discard the established locus. It turns out he didn't want to do as many actions as we thought, but picking up cleanse again still helps that.
I'm going to touch it with the tank there.
Mm-hmm.
I know you have a reactive move. Actually,
yeah, the rangers.
I need to go like this.
The rangers will reactive move because you have a bunch of OC in that tank, right? 3 or something?
3.
So if you kill this, then it won't hold it. So the rangers may as well reactive move D6. They only get 1, so they can't.
Isn't it D6 plus 1?
Not for the rangers. So for the battle focus stuff, it is D6 plus 1.
Oh, this is the ranger
This is the
ability.
ranger's inherent ability. So they needed a 2 to be able to jump across the wall. So they're just going to stay there.
So you still have the battle focus one.
Yes.
What?
Yes. So the ranger. This is why rangers are great. We're just gonna wiggle this guy just a little bit.
I have a big thing to move, so I'm just going to start moving the guardsman.
Yep. Go for it. Yeah. So that's why I love the rangers, because they're 55 points. They can screen. They can do lots of interesting little mechanics. And if I lose 55 points, but you expose a big vehicle for me, then I don't mind that expense as much.
Just to be annoying. Your rangers do that just to be annoying.
Yeah, if I'd gotten the 2 or higher, I would just pop them on the other side of the wall, and then it'd be like, there.
And these
All right,
guys
the poll
cannot
is
go on the
over.
other
We
side.
have an overall majority, 72% vote for Eldar and 27% for Guard.
I'm going to disappoint some people.
Guard's on the back foot right now.
No, I don't think so. I do get 3 primaries.
Sorry, you're not the people's champion.
Not this time. Eldar, it's kind of telling how broken they always are. When I'm happy, like they're very strong. They are very clearly quite strong in general, Eldar. And I'm happy that they weren't as broken as I thought they would be. A bunch of people are happy that they're like, wow, they're not crazy, ridiculous, insanely, instantly win. Good job, GW. They're only broken, not absurdly broken.
Yep.
So they moved. He's not moving. He's not moving. Tank will go 10. Like that.
Great.
Try to see you like that.
Yep.
Or charge you.
Sure.
It'd be funny.
Yep.
Engineers are coming out.
Great.
I need to go around. I also have to be on the side to move these models anyway. Engineer unit. And engineer unit.
Okay.
They're going to get out and just move like this.
Great.
Anything you want to do?
No, I don't think I have anything I particularly want to do here.
Tarox is going to go here.
Okay.
This guy, can I use your measuring tape?
It doesn't stick, but yes.
Oh, it doesn't stick?
Yeah, just be careful with it.
All good. I've cut myself on these before. 8, pivot, lets me go to here. Pivot, stick out. And Hellhound, 10. Just going to be right behind the tank like that to also see out.
Great.
That's all my movement for that. As for reserves, I do want to come from reserves. I'm afraid what? You have fire dragons.
Yep. 2 units of 5.
And they are in strategic, so they can't come in my home yet.
Correct.
I'm good to go through. Do the Death Riders want to come down now? No. Do I need a Scion unit to come down? Maybe here. Because I can't touch the objective. Yeah, I want to see if I could get your Rangers. So
The
9
Shroud
is
Runners
here.
or the Rangers?
Rangers.
Okay.
Sorry.
Great.
The tank wants to go for the Shroud Runners.
Oh, for sure.
So 9 there, 9 there. So they could basically go here. Oh yeah, you have the magic sticks. I don't think there's a way for me to see them, so.
No, you wouldn't be able to get into the building.
Go back here. I just want to be in rapid fire. So plasma gun's in rapid fire. Volley gun is 30 inch, so he's in rapid fire.
Great.
Just so when you charge me, if you charge me,
Yep.
that you hopefully can't consolidate on.
Oh, for
Hopefully.
sure.
There. Just to be in rapid fire,
Okay.
and hopefully you can't consolidate on. For when you murk me.
Okay.
I don't need over the top. I don't need that. Furious Fusillade probably isn't going to help me right now. I'm within 12. Yes. Perfect. Easy. That's my movement. That's my deep strikes. Shooting.
Okay.
Yeah, you predicted. Oh, my artillery stuff. Sorry.
Yep.
I'm probably just doing stealth because stripping cover doesn't work against you.
Correct.
They're what? A 3
I
up?
wonder
or
if that
4
means
up?
Anthony
These
just
are 4 up,
is
say
read
4
like an
pinball.
open book with what he just said there.
What?
You just said that you predicted everything. So are you an open book?
No, he's just a good player.
Thank you.
I'm just probably going to do stealth, 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 because indirect doesn't help me. Slowing you down isn't going to help me because you're already here. And you can just counteract it with your +2. Okay, so just stealth on my 3 tanks at the front.
Okay.
Shooting.
Okay.
Let's just try the, what are these mercs called? Mooks. No,
Mooks, Cadians, something else.
they're Scions. I will do the big unit. I'm going to spend a CP here for +1, reroll hit rolls. It's the character one, Justin.
And what are you shooting into?
Big tank.
Okay. So stealth.
All the plasma's going to overcharge.
Okay.
Now I actually have to figure out myself because I have first rank, second rank. 12 inches goes to here. Should be like 3 guys. So 3 becomes 9 shots.
More than 3.
Whoops. 9 shots from that. The sergeant's back here, so he can't use his Furious Fusillade, not his Legacy Sidearm.
Okay.
So 3 plus all the las guns. The las guns, I'm going to have the back ones go for the Rangers.
Okay.
The las guns are all going to go for the Rangers.
Okay.
Yes.
Which ones do you do the smoke on?
The stealth?
This.
The tanks.
Okay, it has to be 12 inches away from anything.
No, not the stealth one. Only the ignore cover and the slow down. The stealth one is the only one that doesn't require a range because I would have no detachment rule otherwise. That one I know.
I think this is going to go pretty well for you because this all whiffed into that tank, which was really good for you.
Because now the tank's going to punch back.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
so I think you're going to definitely pick up some stuff here. You might take the Shroud Runners. I'm going to have to figure out a way to hit you back after this turn. That's going to be the real trick for me. So yeah, let's see what you can do. You're going with, so you're firing these guys?
Yes, before I shoot, actually, maybe I go for a lucky charge. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Okay, shooting. All the las guns at the Rangers, all the plasma and meltas and other stuff at the
Void Reaver. Okay.
So there was 3 plasma there, so that's 9
Yep.
so far. Because first rank, second rank is +1 attack to rapid fire weapons, which would stack with Fury's Fusillade, but I don't think that's worth it right now. So 9, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9, because some are back here. So 11 plasma gun shots, overcharged. I am overcharging all of them except the guys who can't shoot.
Okay.
Because, why would I? Overcharged plasma, reroll, hit roll, sustained hits, hitting on 4s.
And that's with the stealth.
What?
That's with my stealth.
No, it's not.
Okay, because
you have stealth.
so the Rangers have stealth and the Void Reaver has stealth.
They both have stealth. Okay, so I'm
Yes.
hitting on 5s.
Great.
Reroll hit rolls though.
Great.
Dang, that was a 6 for a second. So these miss. They're 4 sustained.
And this is into the
Big tank.
big tank. Okay.
What is his toughness?
6.
Overcharged plasma is 8, so 3s. Make 8. AP 3 if it matters.
No, we're just going for invulns.
Do you have a 4-up invuln in that or a 5-up?
Yeah, 4-up invuln for the tank. All the Harlequins still have 4-up invulns. It's probably dead still though, because so
2 damage each.
Yeah, so it's dead.
But
Does it explode? Nope. Okay, so you got that one, which is unfortunate.
so 5 shot. That's hot test. I'm doing it now. Good. And the las guns would be, because 12 inches from you is there. So 2 las guns. So 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 20.
We have Sam Art in the chat. The checker
24,
pattern on those Harlequins is killer.
28,
Thanks.
30. About 30 las gun shots.
Okay.
But you do get cover. I don't get AP.
And I have stealth.
You're within 12. Wait, is it only against 1? Can you gave me the book back. I'm going to see if the reroll hit roll still applies here. Because I usually do it into 1 target.
Character unit within 12 inches and visible to the enemy unit gets reroll hit rolls until the end of phase.
To the end of each time you makes an attack that targets a visible unit, not a specific one. So I believe I get reroll hit rolls against the Rangers because you're within 12 of a character unit.
Okay.
30 las gun shots.
Okay.
And I didn't even do the +1 attack.
This is where I stop and think, was I too aggressive this turn? I don't know.
20. Here's 20. I think you were a little aggressive.
Marcello, tell us what you think.
It was there that
This one I think was good. I think the middle was too aggressive.
it was mostly those because I'm like, I'm going to just stealth. You could have got him, but you could have done some serious damage to him.
Yeah.
5s are sustained. And this is 20 dice. Okay. And then I have to roll another 10 after.
And this is still with stealth. So you're
Yes, hitting on 5s.
hitting on 5s. Great.
So these are what hit so far.
Great.
And these are the rerolls.
You got
There.
10 more on top.
And 10 more on top, which 10 more. You know what?
Reroll?
I don't think I want to do this anymore just because it's too much dice. It's like with the Voton. I definitely don't want to do this anymore just because it's too much dice. So these all miss. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sustained. 5. Your toughness 3.
Yep.
So I'm winning on 4s with no rerolls. And you will get cover, so you're what, at a 3-up save?
No, it's just a 4-up save with cover.
Oh, they're a 5-up save?
Yeah, 5-up save, 5-up invuln.
This is a lot of dice just for las guns. I don't know, when did you first start playing?
Psychic Awakening of 8th edition.
Oh, I was wondering if you played old editions where it's like, here, I shot 50 las guns and I killed 1 Marine.
Nope. So this will be on 4s then with all the cover. Yeah. So 8 here, looking for 4s. Let's see if I lose them all. So we lose 3.
That was a lot of rolling to kill 3 Rangers.
Yep. So we'll just pick off these 3.
They
Okay.
are, so lasguns in lore, we all joke they're flashlights, oh, they do nothing. Because all the playable factions are so absurdly strong. Against their common enemy, lasguns are absurdly OP. And flak armor is even good armor.
Okay. Next.
Yes, so that's all their guns. The tank is just going to shoot, what are they called?
The Skyweavers.
Skyweavers.
Okay.
They're with the, almost called it the disease, the bolas.
Yeah, so they have glaives instead of bolas this time.
Oh, those are glaives.
Yeah.
Oh, so they
spears.
weren't doing the dev into me. The
Sir,
haywire.
They're haywire, yes.
Yes.
Haywire and glaives instead of shuriken cannons and bolas.
Are they stealth?
They just have -1 to hit all the time.
So I'm hitting on 5s with my tank. So maybe
Okay.
I won't get them. Main gun, 8 shots.
Great. And this is why I kind of was like, I don't know if this will work or not.
The Hunter Killer is also going in, of course.
Oh, of course.
Multi-melt though. Ha.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have hit even at Hunter Killer. Hey,
Okay.
2s. Okay, I was so ready for that to be a 1. AP3.
Invuln. Okay.
No. Las Cannon. Ha. Stubbers. There's an extra dice in there. I'll just roll that again.
Oh.
It's 6, not 7.
Okay.
3 hit. Toughness?
4.
4s. Aha.
Jeez.
I thought something would get through this.
What was this tank? Oh my goodness.
He was so scared after getting shot from Haywire that he's still snap firing, Justin.
So this is where it gets interesting, because if you had another thing to shoot, I could spend one of my dice because you hit me with the 3 shots. I could spend a die and move them d6 + 1 inches.
Oh, so if those 3 didn't hit, you wouldn't be able to move. You'd be stuck.
Yes.
What?
And then do you have any other? You have no other shooting that can really shoot them, right? So what we're going to do is
Just indirect.
We're going to spend 1, and we're going to move it d6 + 1 inches. Move it 2 inches. So this is because this is where I was hoping that would have been a bigger roll, because this is where I'm going to try to countercharge you.
I was hoping you were going to roll a bigger roll there too.
Yeah.
Little do you know, I'm stupid. I'm going to charge you.
You're going to charge me?
Of course.
Okay. We're just going to pop. So these guys. So ooh, he looks like
That
he's
was
just
the biggest whiff of all time.
No, I've had bigger whiffs.
That was so anticlimactic.
Okay.
No, you'll see it. It'll be fine.
I mean, you'll charge and then you'll do mortals on the charge, and that may be where the problem is here. But you know, we'll see if me going closer is a bad choice. But let's have some fun with it.
Maybe I am an open book. Okay, more shooting.
Yeah.
Engineers over here.
Yep.
I'm going to spend a CP to grenade. They're going to grenade for free. It's their innate
Okay.
ability.
Grenading onto the transport, or grenading onto one of the guys in the back. I'm not sure.
Transports.
Okay.
Oh, wait. That's a transport. So there's
Yes.
guys in there.
Yes.
I'm not going to grenade yet.
Okay.
I'm going to do the guys back there.
These guys?
They're going to use their ability into the vehicle there.
Sorry, these 5
Yes.
are going to use what ability into this?
Their 12-inch ability.
Indirect? Or
It's
is
I
this
pick one unit within 12 inches on a
Okay.
3-up. Because you're a vehicle, take D3 + 3 mortals.
Okay. Wow, that's crazy.
That's
Okay.
why when they were 35 points, people were like, "What the?
Yeah.
What is this?"
Is that once per game, or is that?
Once per game.
Oh, okay.
The grenade is every turn.
Yeah.
Now. So 3-up.
Oh.
Take D3 + 3 mortals. Not like that.
Okay. So 4.
4.
So I'm down to 2.
Guess
Okay.
what? The next engineer unit is going to do the same thing.
Okay.
3-up.
Okay.
Take D3 + 3
Yep, so
mortals.
it's dead. So does it explode?
No.
No. And then there are 6 guys inside.
Yep.
And we're just going to string it behind this thing here. So we lose 2. This has not been going well for me, guys. You may have bet on the wrong horse, unfortunately. So we're going to grab.
I'm doing something here to show a little absurdity you could do.
The Eldar are still the people's champion right now.
So we're just going to come down, fully within 3 behind this wall here.
Bring on the clown. Bring on the clown.
So that'll be where they will go. And then we'll just string them out back here, just to basically try to hide them from any additional shooting.
Can you check if they're within 8 inches of something after that transport's gone?
I believe they would be. I believe they'd be in range of the other 2 vehicles. Yep, they're in range of the other 2 vehicles.
I'm going to. Are those both stealth?
This one's not. This one is.
And he's 8 wounds as well?
Yeah, so 6 wounds each.
I don't want to shoot that with the next one. The same thing's going to happen. Okay, I'm going to shoot the Tarox into the gold one.
Okay, the tank.
Yes.
Okay, stealth?
So Stormbolt, twin autocannons,
You're within 18, of course. Yeah. Okay.
both miss.
Great.
And the Stormbolter, I'm within 18, not 12. Gets 2 hits. Toughness 5? 6. 1 wound, no AP.
Okay. Stealth gives cover, right?
No.
Okay. Takes 1 damage.
The engineers are going to grenade for free. Take
And what are they grenading?
the same, that one I
So
heard.
take 2.
Yep, take 2 mortals. And you know what they're going to do now? They're going to cleanse.
Okay.
They just did all that shit and they get to cleanse.
Great.
Because they didn't shoot. So they can still do an action.
Great.
Why? I don't know.
Okay.
All right, tank's going to shoot the gold boy.
Okay.
I am scared.
Still -1 to hit.
Still -1 to hit. 5s for the main gun. So 3 hit.
3 hits.
Strength 9, twin linked.
3s.
Twin linked. 2 at AP1.
So invulns.
3 damage.
3 damage.
Everything's shooting, including the hunter killer.
Yeah. So this is where it's like, do I try to save this? I'm losing both my Void Weavers fairly early on. That guy's too far away to shoot anything, though.
He is 18-inch
Oh,
gun.
18-inch flamer.
Yeah.
Okay. So the question is, do I try to re-roll this and then try to see if I eat? How many more shots are coming off this?
4 multi-meltas, a last cannon, 6 stubbers, and a last cannon.
Okay. So it's just going to go away. So does it explode? No. Okay. So that eats all your shots there.
Yep.
Yeah. The Void Weavers are interesting, but a little bit on the short range again is kind of the problem.
So he can't see the guy over there, right? Or can he? Oh, because you shot.
Yeah, I think you can see. Yeah, you can see him.
Hellhound, am I within 18?
You're just within 18.
Just within?
Yeah.
He's
just
going to shoot everything, including the hunter killer.
Okay.
So hunter killer missile. Miss. The heavy bolter on the front. 4 hits because sustain.
Yep.
He's -1 to hit? No.
No.
So 4's hit and 5s. 2 at AP1.
Okay. Invulns. Okay, we're good.
Main gun. 2d6. 6 hit. Strength 6. Your toughness 6?
Yeah.
4s.
So 5.
5 at AP2, no cover.
Okay. 2 damage each.
1.
Okay. So you take 1.
You no longer get cover, if that matters.
Okay. So down to 5.
Pretty good. I can be happy about that.
Yeah, you've definitely taken out a good number of things. You've taken out both my Void Weavers, which again, maybe I was too aggressive with on turn 1. I really just want to make sure that I got the cavalry. Maybe I should have played it a bit differently.
And guess what? I have 4 more things to shoot still.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a lot of shooting.
The Scions are going to shoot everything at the Rangers.
The Rangers? Okay.
So, no, they are rapid fire, out of rapid fire range. Am I within 15 for the volley gun?
I don't think so. You're thin.
Nope, that's out.
Oh, okay.
It's a 30-inch gun, rapid fire too.
Okay.
So volley gun, I have to roll them separate because your toughness is low.
Okay.
Volley gun, 3s,
Stealth?
stealth, so those don't hit. The mook guns are going to be 2 shots because I'm not in rapid fire. Nope. The plasma gun, not overcharged because it doesn't make sense into you. Okay. Nope. Plasma pistols out of range. Scions. They changed them to reroll wound rolls, not hit rolls.
Interesting.
That's why I didn't roll any of that. So Scions whiff. Dorn is shooting everything at the Sky Weavers.
It's the Shroud Runners, these guys?
Shroud Runners,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Everything.
Still stealth.
Yes. Multi-meltas. Get 3 hits.
Great.
And toughness?
4.
2s. 3 at AP4.
Okay. 5 up in ones. Damage?
D6.
Okay. So
I don't think I'm in multi-melta range. First one is 3.
Dead.
Second one is 6.
Great. So you take out 2.
Let's do the main gun because it's a very big gun. 6 shots. Stealth, right?
Yeah.
So 2 hit and 2s. Strength 12. 2 at AP2.
So 5 pinballs again. Okay. So that takes out the third one. Okay.
All right.
Incredible.
Now that lets me know the indirect is free to shoot the characters back there.
Okay.
Who do I do first? Can you still battle focus if you're battle shocked?
Yes.
Damn. Going farther away doesn't help you anyway.
No.
All right. Siege cannon. Oh, I don't get blast anyway.
Nope.
He's 4 wounds.
Yeah.
Siege cannon first. D6. 1 shot. 4s. Nope.
Okay.
Basilisk. 5 shots. I don't think I'm getting him. 2 hit and 2s. 1 wound, AP2.
4 up invuln for a player. Okay, you got to play.
Ha.
Okay.
You're slowed again.
Okay.
Well, now the question is, do I keep assassinate? That's a future problem to figure out.
Okay, so what's next?
Charging.
Okay. Okay.
Russ is going in.
Yep. It's probably like a 6 or something or a 5.
8.
Yep, you definitely get it. Wouldn't have mattered with the battle focus either. So in you go.
8. I can go to there.
Okay.
He's going to tank shock.
Makes
because
sense.
I have to do this before we're declaring other charges.
Yep.
11 dice.
And that's all your CP?
Yes. I'm now at 0 CP.
Yeah, this is why I was hoping to kill him.
11.
On 5?
Take 3 mortals.
Okay.
They're 3 wounds each, right?
Yep.
Perfect. I get 1. They're not a vehicle.
Hey, Diogo, welcome to the chat.
I'm going to try to charge with the Guardsman Squad.
Okay.
Guardsman Squad, go. 10.
Yeah. That just gets the front guy in by a little bit.
10 gets to there. So 10. This is my objective.
Yeah, I was going to try to
Consolidate on.
Consolidate
Because
on.
they're 2
I was
each.
going to, yeah, 2 OC and go in that way. Yeah, you've definitely peeled off a lot of my stuff, man. It's excellent.
You're going to hurt me a lot now.
I don't know if it'll be enough.
So I'm very worried about losing this big unit because I didn't get to do the gimmick, and they're going to, eat shit.
They could eat shit here. It is very true.
Not from these guys, I hope. But
Probably
probably
not.
from everything else coming.
From a bunch of other stuff, they will probably eat a lot of nastiness, though. That's true.
Okay. The Power Fist is back here, so you don't have that much to worry about.
Okay.
Fighting.
Okay.
I'll activate with the tank first. You have how much CP? 3?
3 CP.
So you could interrupt.
Yes.
Glaives are...
So 4 attacks per bike, strength 6, AP2, 2 damage.
I don't really care about that into either target, honestly. I'm going to fight with the tank.
Okay. And I still have stealth. I still have -1 hit.
Yes, because it's all the time now.
That's all the time.
5s. Look at that. A mighty 1 hit. Does wound. Strength 7.
Okay. Take 1.
1 damage. Do you want to interrupt?
So this is where it's a bit of a problem because you can throw a lot of dice. You're hitting on
1 attack each.
1 attack each and your strength.
Strength 3.
Okay. And
Hitting on 4s, go to 5s.
yeah.
No
so
AP.
I'll let you do it because there's no real point.
The Power Sword is...
One guy with a sword here.
He's representing something else. I just wanted to use
okay.
him. He's the not. This is the sergeant. This is the Castellan.
Okay.
He is just a cool boy. He was one of my first models.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, there's no special weapons, like no
Okay.
power swords. All the power fists are back here.
Okay. So it's just what 4 guys, or are you piling them in, or
I'm gonna consolidate or pile in.
Pile in. Yep.
Maybe like 6 or 7 guys are gonna do attacks.
Yep.
Yeah, because 3-inch goes like this. Oops, sorry.
It's okay.
I just want to get
Anthony.
more up. Yes.
Lucas asks, Anthony knows he can't move after being shot with focus 2-time, right? I don't know what that means, but
Can't move. What?
I don't know. Lucas, if you can rephrase that, I'll ask again.
I know he can't go into me with battle focus.
I think that's what it is.
Yes, because Claudio did that last time when we reread it and found out you can't. There's a fall back and move, right?
Yep.
Like you get to battle focus.
Yep.
We thought that lets you go into engagement range.
No.
We know that now.
Yeah.
All right, hope that answers your question, Lucas.
Touch.
Anthony answered it.
All right, guardsmen are fighting. Ready?
Cool. Okay. So now the question is, do I want to try and scratch your tank as T11?
T11.
Or do I just go into your little guys?
He'd probably have to fight the tank.
Yeah, he'd
and
probably
then
fight the
it's
tank.
that guy who gets to pick, basically.
Yeah, because he's just going to go and touch base
Both.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so killing your guardsmen might be just trying to whittle them down. So
I can make them 3 OC each.
Yeah, so I think the answer is you go after the guardsmen with the 8 guys. So we'll put the 4 bikes into the tank. 4 attacks for the bike goes into the tank first, hitting on 3s, and then wounding on 5s. As expected. 1 save, AP2.
We're up. Good.
Okay. And then 1,
Dude, that tank's invincible.
2, yeah. Into the guardsmen. That's 4 misses, which is very unfortunate for them. And then, so 3 saves at AP2.
Because they have first rank, second rank. They have the enhancement to still have take cover when another order's on them. So I have a 4-up save technically.
Great.
6s. I saved 1. Up. I rolled 3. I'm going to just say, I'm going to just roll that again. Sorry. There we go.
Okay.
2 go down.
Okay.
Mook's gone.
Okay. That's the end of that.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay.
I put the game in a weird board state.
So you've cleansed here.
For 2 points.
and you assassinate, you've not gone for.
Because he's there, and he's back there.
Yeah.
If I hold it, you might be more reserved with your characters.
Yep.
I'll hold it.
Okay, I'm going to continue to hold assassinate. Okay, so I do recover
Sunk
assets.
cost fallacy.
So I do recover assets for 3.
Yes.
All right. We have Diogo in the chat complimenting your Harlequins.
Thank you.
He's asking, are you upset that for whatever reason the Solitaire still doesn't have and rerolls?
And what?
Any rerolls?
Any reroll.
Any rerolls? Look, the Solitaire's okay, what he is. He's got stealth now, he still fights first. He's kind of an interesting kind of character. I know not everyone loves him, but I'm okay with where he's at right now. So we're going to go up to 4 command points now, because I'm just not spending any. I'll start spending some now here.
I'm at 1.
And then we're going to go, well, you got to, oh yeah, you spent it and then you got it back.
Yes.
So we have Defend Stronghold and Storm Hostile. So I've got a couple of Storm Hostile options. I do have the 3 for here. I do have to roll a Battle Shock test for my 2 Rangers over there. So they are going to be fine on an 8. We have been hit pretty hard, mostly by that tank, I swear.
He whipped all his shots. What do you
I
mean?
lost a tank and tank and transport here, and then I lost them there.
If only I'd bring it down.
Yeah. So then the next question is, you've got me screened out decently here, I think.
Ideally, you can't go on this half of the board.
Yeah. So outside of 9, within 12 is not going to make it there for those guys, and then within 6, and then 12 for 18. Also.
Hey, we just have a raid from Slam Sector.
able to get
Thanks for
Hey.
sending them people here.
And again, sorry I didn't join your stream today. I'm on the stream here today.
Hello to everybody. Hopefully you guys are having a
So-
good night.
They're a fun channel. I like Slime Sector. They have good talks.
So the question is in part going to be, where do I want to let you overwatch me? Because you're going to overwatch me with something, and I'm not going to be able to do a great deal about, like, I'm just going to have to eat some Overwatch, probably. Or I could just try to murder what I can here. Because this is, oops, I pulled the wrong squad out of that. That's technically white. Same unit. These guys are just technically in white, not in
There you
purple,
go.
because he took purple out.
It's part of the show. They just jump over.
Yeah. So the question is going to be, do I try and go this way? That flamer is really difficult. I could prevent you from doing 1 Overwatch, which is interesting. I could do kind of like aggression with this kind of vehicle getting up to there. Because I would need to Storm Hostile and clear this off, which I don't think will be that bad if I put a whole bunch of shots into there and just steal that. Going into the middle of the board is also a little bit of a nuisance here.
Bodies. Lots of bodies.
Yeah, I could go move 10 inches to there, which gets the Meltas into range of that tank, and I could continue to try and just obliterate that tank. You're still holding on to Assassinate, which is kind of interesting.
I totally don't believe in the sunk cost fallacy.
I think at some point you're going to try to Overwatch with something, and then that's going to give me a bit of free reign to do stuff. I'm just trying to figure out what to do with the Fire Dragons, because you've done a really good job of screening me out with these guys and those guys over there, but you're also going to start running out of screens, so the next turn will be a little bit more interesting. I had thought of picking the vehicles up out of the middle, but that ended up not being as interesting of a play. So I'm going to probably let them fall back, shoot, and charge.
Yes.
And so then the question is, do I just try to like murder this and just kind of leave that for you to take, or do I try to go and tinker with some of that with the guys with the coil and all of that and see if I can try to remove that? The Doran's just going to delete
Anything he looks at,
yeah.
effectively.
So he's just going to go after the...
He is going to be hit on 5, so it is going to be very swingy. He just has
Yeah.
a lot of guns.
Yeah. Whereas I think... And then you still have 1 unit in reserves.
I have 1 unit in Deep Strike, and these are in strategic reserves.
Right. That's what I meant. So
And the Cyclops.
So keeping the screens in the back there is probably the better play at this point. So I think the question is, what can I do to remove this, and then just try to remove
They're
all
toughness
of
3,
that?
4 up save. They're very easy to kill.
Yeah. the other question would be, I could move the bikes, I could fold them back 16 inches and shoot into here with the haywire
While you're
with
doing
the
that,
anti-overwatch.
I do want to mention one
Or I
thing.
wouldn't be able to with.
I read your stratagems, right?
Mhm.
And you know the fall back and shoot charge one?
Mhm.
Did you read the fluff text for it?
No.
It is the Harlequins fall back, feigning terror, going like, "Oh my God," before they just suddenly unleash like a fusillade of like power. It's like they act like they're scared and running, like they mime it out.
Yep.
I don't know. I found that really funny.
Oh yeah, it's very funny.
You might want to check if that one is, because I know some of yours are infantry only.
The fallback shoot and charge isn't.
No? Okay.
So the one to reactive move 6 inches is infantry only.
Oh, okay.
So that's probably the one that you're thinking of there. Sorry, I'm just really trying to think through. You left me with a very difficult problem with a bunch of these things over here, and then the one tank over there.
Not many
So,
solutions.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of a difficult kind of setup. And you could also overwatch me because you have the 1 CP. So I could take some bikes and then put them down outside the flamer range over here. I'm probably moving this guy. So we're going to spend one to prevent one battle focus so that I can move this guy 14 inches without you shooting me. And we're just going to move him onto this objective here.
Hello.
His 5 wounds. Now I could get the players out after that and put them here, see if you take some shots with either of these guns. Because this guy has a whole bunch of shots, right?
Which one?
This guy.
He has 8 shots. It's 4 shots, rapid fire 4 from the main gun, 4 multi-melta shots, a las cannon, 6 from the stubber. That's it.
Okay. Still sounds
I
like
use the hunter killer, so.
Still sounds like a lot of shots.
It is a lot of shots, yes.
And then can I get them out? I can get them out outside of the range, outside of the sight of him. And I could put the players down here. Just because then I could, I guess the question is, how much do I think I need to put into these guys? Which,
Toughness 3, 4 up save. That's it.
yeah, so probably not. So I can probably just remove them with a bunch of this shooting. And then the Torox is kind of cute of a vehicle too.
Toughness 8, 10 wounds. 3 up save.
There's a lot of bodies over here as well, which is very interesting.
I lost 2, so there's 24 left.
There's 24 left.
And I revived
Yeah.
D3 in my command phase.
Such a nuisance.
I've achieved my goals. Early on in 10th, when I was doing my move block list, I wanted at the end of the game just to hear, that was annoying.
Okay, so we're going to move these players with the battle focus for the +2 inch movement. We're just going to move these guys over to here.
None of my stuff could overwatch because I'm in combat.
Exactly. And so I'm going to pull that last. And that
Yeah,
should just get
generally
the
you want to
fusion.
move the stuff in combat last,
Yes.
just for that exact reason.
Yeah, exactly. This transport's going to have to continue to provide the screen. Defense stronghold is totally fine here. Storm hostile, if I kill this, or if I kill enough in the middle there, then that's fine. I just need to put probably even more shooting into this giant blob of guys. I'm going to charge them with a bunch of stuff too. The question will be if I need to put the solitaire into that. I don't think I need to. And now I'm trying to figure out what I do with the solitaire. The 2 rangers are just going to get eaten alive over there. And I guess the question as well is, do I want to try and push anything into your tanks and stuff over here? Because I still need those 2 bikes as a screen, essentially, for to prevent your deep strike here.
There's only one more deep strike, and then I can reserve it in your home now when it goes to my turn.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I'm like thinking, like, well, if I slide the bikes over, I could then, so this guy's back here to provide the screen there on that. But you've been not terribly aggressive on taking objectives, in a sense. It's just the solitaire is kind of like a weird thing because you don't have as much infantry. Maybe I just wait.
Is he anti-infantry?
No, but it's strength 6, AP 2 damage.
Oh, so usually perfect to get my guys.
Usually good for that. I could bring the guys out of this transport first, and then that way if the tank doesn't go down, I can throw them into the tank, which is kind of cute. Just to see if I need to try and remove even more stuff here. So I'm going to bring them out over here. If your tank explodes, then
It is what it is.
It is what it is, because there's only so many things I can do.
I mean,
and,
explosion would be funny because 5 things get hit.
It's still trying to, the biggest problem I think I had here was I was too aggressive with the Void Weavers. Just trying to learn them and just different kinds of armies for what exists out there.
I mean, that's what it is. It's a new book. You got to take time to learn it.
Yeah, pretty much. And I just got to realize that although they have like the stealth and stuff, they just don't have the same level of survivability. Okay, so that's
I want to double check what that range is that I can't fit there.
yeah. So that's what the Solitaire is going to do. He's going to come here.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I was realizing. Okay, so I don't have this screened out. So we're actually just going to go. So I don't need to go there. So this guy's going to go here. The Solitaire is going to go just blip back, still behind this wall, just to screen out this. So you could put like 2 guys here,
But not all 5.
but not all 5. And then these bikes are going to go jump just the 14 inches where I was measuring before into here.
Okay, now there's 6 things a tank could hit if it explodes.
Yes. So if the tank explodes, then that's unfortunate. But I really need it to go down, and I really need to try and counter something here. I've lost a lot of stuff, and so I just have to try and push in for this.
I mean, that's, I think it was Redford that told me some stuff like that, where it's like, oh, if you have, just throw everything if you have, not no hope, but it's like, okay, it's a tough situation, throw everything and try to make it work.
Yeah. And so we're going to spend 1 of my 3 CP to let these 3 bikes left fall back, shoot, and charge. So they're going to go 14 inches
That way.
here.
Intriguing.
Yeah, so they will be able to see your Dorn over there. And then they're going to charge into this massive blob over here. And we're just going to try and remove this little bit of stuff here.
As long as they stay they're an inch from the guardsman, yes.
Yeah. Sorry, that's why I had to twist them. Just because I'd pull them back a little bit, just so that screens out this blob, that screens out this, you're screened out there and there. We have to kill this. We may try to chip some into that Dorn, and then we will see if I can take back enough points for the...
Is that your movement?
So I still have to do reserves.
Okay.
Which then the question is, what could I get into range of any reserves? And I don't think I can, because these guys block this spot, and I can't come into your deployment zone, and then those guys block out there, and that's your deployment zone. So I think I'm going to keep the Fire Dragons in reserves. So that is the end of my movement.
I will spend a CP to rapid ingress.
Okay. Where are we rapid ingressing?
The horses, I'm either thinking here or over there.
Okay.
Because here could be nice.
Yep.
Because that's there. That's empty.
No, this has 6
Oh,
players.
right, you moved them over.
Yeah.
So that could be nice, but also over here could be nice to... My movement is 12. And you're going to charge, you're going to go more forward. I could get a move to go 15. Ooh, sorry, don't want to hurt you guys. To hopefully, it's 6 inches from the edge?
Yes, within 6.
6. Like that. I don't want to be seen by you. Because then 15 could go up to there. And if you want to charge the blob, you're going to be in charge range for me.
Yep.
And you don't have any flamers to overwatch with. If I go there, it lets me threaten that and that. But if I go here, it lets me threaten that and that.
Yep.
They're going to go for him. They're over there. You still have a character there, character unit here. I will just... I'm going to decide here. I don't want to waste time thinking about it.
Okay. So then I can move on to shooting?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to...
I'm just going to take like a minute to position them properly. You can do whatever you need to do.
So we're going to do 2 fusions into your tank here, and then 2 Neros into your guard. So into your tank... oh, you have no CP left, so you can't smoke.
No
so
CP?
These will be hitting on 3s and wounding on 5s, since they're strength 8s. So 1 save at AP4 into your tank.
Over here?
Over here.
Oh, same save. Oh,
Great.
there. Good.
And then the Neros, 1 hit, anti-infantry 2 up. So AP2 into your guard here.
6 up because of the take cover thing.
Okay.
Good.
We're going to put the fusion here and then the Neuros and such there. Do I want a grenade with these guys as well? Because how many wounds does this thing have?
13.
13 wounds. You're just refusing to go down. So I guess we grenade here. We're going to 2 CP.
Okay.
It's on 4s or 5s?
4s.
So take 2
mortals.
mortals.
I'm down to 11 wounds. D20.
And then so the Troop Master hits on a 2. Hits. Wounds on a 5. wounds, AP 4.
It fails.
So D6 plus 2 for Malta. So 8 damage.
He's down to 3.
Then the, I guess I didn't need the grenades. 2 hits on the players. Nothing there. And then into the guardsmen, we have 2 Neros.
You say you didn't need the grenades, but it's very good to be, you know, safe.
1 wound, AP 2 onto the guardsman.
6 up. Good. The
And
guardsmen don't want to go down.
Then a shuriken pistol. Hits. Wounds, AP 1
To the guardsman? 5 up. Nope.
Okay, so 1 guardsman goes down.
Does it really matter with this one?
We got
So-
Troy in the chat. Welcome
Yo,
to
what's
our
up, BTS?
king, the first king of Troy.
How are you? The first king.
So this is where things get a little bit interesting because you have 3. If I charge this in, I'm likely to kill it, and then I can get back in my transport because I can probably do 3 mortals on the charge with everything that I have. If I leave it alive, that'll be very disappointing.
Which ones do the mortals?
So they have dev wounds.
Oh, okay.
So it's 27 attacks with that unit.
And you see 3 6s.
Yeah, and the troop master's weapon will do 2 mortals instead of 1. So then the question is just to shoot a whole bunch of stuff into here. I probably shoot the haywire into the Dorn then.
Yep, you can see him.
So
These 2 definitely. Oh, his nose counts, right?
yeah, so his nose should be twisted so he can see the.
You're good.
Yep. So hitting on 3s, and then winning on 4s. Come on, better than last time, please. Nothing again. So
Wow.
my haywire today has whiffed entirely, which has been kind of a sign of how this game is going. The Rangers are going to shoot their 2 guns into these guys.
Watch you still win. It'd be amazing.
We'll see.
I believe in it.
As we talk about that, they whiff completely again.
You gotta be living proof that dice don't matter that much.
I mean, that would be
Troy
fun.
is right. Give us more likes. We got 40 people in the chat or watching the video.
I really
more
want
likes,
to just try to
please.
strip these guys out. So we're going to go with the transport into them, hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s because strength 6. So 3 saves at AP 1.
5 up because of the take cover order.
So 2 go down, 2 damage each. The shuriken bikes besides going to do the same thing. And then wounding on 2s. 3 more. AP 1, we're going to take cover.
Save 2, so one
Okay,
more goes down.
one more goes down.
Walks
Wow, yeah. So, then we're going to come over here. So this is where it kind of gets interesting.
People called it the most useless enhancement in the book. I don't believe them.
Right, that's why I was kind of like, come over there. So we still got the fusion into that.
Yes.
And then we can put everything else into these guys because I just need to take that down. So we're going to put the 2 fusion into your big tank back there.
Do you get those glaives in melee?
1 hit. No.
Oh, it's just for show?
Yeah. Nothing on the fusion, so into the little guys. 1 hit on the Neros. 1 wound, AP 2.
6 up save, because that's a D20.
That's a D20.
I got a 12!
I don't know what this is about.
Okay, they're good.
Okay, I see how this game goes. You just roll bigger dice. That also misses. 4, 6. So the shuriken.
That's pretty good.
Okay, so those are all
Pretty good.
sustained. So 5 lethal
This is the
hits.
guardsman.
AP 1 into the guardsman.
AP 1, so 5 up.
Sorry, yeah, AP 1.
1 guy's left.
So 4 dead. They have OC 1.
They're OC 1.
Okay, so then all can take that objective from
What is
you.
your OC?
2. on the transfer.
If I can order them to get +1 OC.
Okay, so I can just charge them, and so we'll go into a whole bunch of charges now. These bikes are going to charge, multi-charge into there. So they're just going to go
Bring it.
like this.
You're going to get punched with a power fist.
These players are going to charge just into the guardsman. That's a 4, which won't get me there. What do I even need? That needs a 5. Of course, 1 short. So we're just going to spend a CP because I really want to get more attacks into here. So I'm down to 1 CP here. I get a 5 here.
You get a 7.
7. So it will get me in there. So they can go through your guys. We're just gonna
Yes, because of your detachment ability.
Yes.
You actually get to use the detachment ability.
Which is hit and miss because now I have to base you no matter what, even if I.
Oh,
have
so
to
if
go
I left
around.
gaps, you'd be forced to go more forward.
Yes.
That is interesting.
Which is like, was that good? Maybe, maybe not.
I don't know.
This charge is also a 5, but I do want to get more guys into there, so we're going to risk it with the bike on 2 guys charging. It's just a 5. Okay, well, technically,
Yeah, that you made it.
it's technically there. And then these players are just going to charge and touch the tank. And then they're just going to keep within
touch the
6
tank.
inches of the transport. And then we're going to have to charge that one lone guy over there and try to remove him. And then I have to ask myself, do I want to tank shock one lone guy or take 3 attacks on strength 3 AP01 damage attacks? So we're just going to slide this into there.
It'd be hilarious with a tank shock. But
Yeah, but it also
can't tell you.
guarantees the kill and guarantees the storm hostile, which is very disappointing.
Well, you will score it because I do my order in my command phase.
Oh, okay.
You will still get Storm Hostile.
Okay.
Like before that.
Then I will keep the CP because I'm okay. I guess you'd score primary off it.
No, because we'd be tied.
Right, so then I don't care. So then that's fine. Okay, and then you could interrupt.
No, I have no CP.
You have no CP, right. Okay, so we're just going to do...
Also, I don't have any
I'm-
combat.
I want to check the Star Weaver to see if it's 3 attacks or 4. So the Star Weaver
Usually
over here.
vehicles are 3 and then big vehicles can be 6.
Yeah, because there's a guy on the back, it's weird.
True.
Because he
actually.
has different stuff.
'Cause
So
I think the Outrider gets like
yeah.
weird attacks.
So it's 4 attacks, hitting on 3, strength 3, AP01 damage. So 2 hits, and then on 4s, so 1 save, AP0.
4 up. Good.
Okay.
That is the Sergeant. Good. I love the Sergeant. It's a power sword.
Okay, great.
Something ain't
Candy or
shit.
something.
Oh, it was the caramel.
Yeah, that's interesting. So we're going to fight here into these
Go
guys.
overhead for a second. I just want to ask one thing. I have a water bottle.
Okay, so the Troop Master is going to swing in first. We're going to take, so these are all going to take +1 to wound, because that's kind of the start of the fight phase technically, instead of -1 to hit, because I just want to try and murder you as much as I can. So the Troop Master is going to swing in first.
My philosophy with it is tell me what I save.
Great.
So I believe you.
So he has the special weapon instead of the sword. I know there's debates about this back and forth. The reason why I have that there is just because that's how he's modeled. So he's going to be hitting on 2s, and then he's going to be strength, I believe 6. I don't know why I keep closing this book.
I know. I started keeping it open on the page I need right behind me.
Much better idea.
I do have a table behind me. You don't.
Yeah. Yeah, so it is hitting on 2s, strength 4, but with the... So he's unique because he gets rerolls 1s and +1 to wound, whereas the players can reroll 1s to hit, +1 to wound, or -1 to be hits. So these will be hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s.
Rerolling 1s.
Cool. And then these are strength 4, so normally 6s, but +1 to wound, so on 5s. 6s are devs.
He's
That's
gone.
4 devs. 6
3 devs. He has
2
3
damage
wounds
each.
left. Please explode.
Please don't. That would be rough on me.
Kiss the
I know.
dice.
If you explode, that's just going to be kind of how this game is going.
No.
Okay.
Can I just do that?
So then they will jump back in their transport at the end of the combat. And then this can all cleanly just fight into those guys without having to be concerned about any of this stuff.
The concern is I win. I will win that fight. I hope.
I hope you don't. So we're going to fight with the... so I guess the question will be, like, where will you pull and where will I consolidate
These
into?
are the 2 characters.
Oh, okay. So you can't get away from that. Okay, so we're going to go with... So these are the 2 characters?
The red guy and the fancy one.
Great. So you're completely stuck there. Okay, so these players are going to go first. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 special weapons, and then the power, and then the lead player's weapon. So these will hit on 3s, and then they will wound on 2s. 6s will be devs. And then these will wound on 2s. So that is 5 saves at AP1.
AP1.
Yes.
I still have to take cover, so 5s. 2 go down.
Okay, and then the lead player, so that'll be all those hits. 2. And then wounding on 2s. So it'll be 5 more saves at AP2.
6s. I save 1, so 4 more go down.
Okay. And then we will swing with the bikes over here. Sorry about that. For all the noise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
How many attacks are those, like, 4 clowns? Please not be too many.
These?
Yeah.
Just attacked. So that was their
Oh, that was them. Okay.
That was them.
Okay. That was my biggest worry.
Yeah. So now these bikes, these will be hitting on your T3, right?
T3.
So these will be hitting on 3s, winning on 2s.
Basically the same thing.
AP2, 2 damage. So that'd be 5 more saves at AP2.
6s. 3 more go down.
And then these bikes will consolidate over to there.
So they get to fight now.
They get to fight now. So they'll be hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 2s. Okay, so that's 8 saves. Oh, no. 2.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I save 1. 7 go down. Which is going to be.
And so this bike could have also consolidated onto there. So just get
4, 5, 6. Dang, you got the bodyguard unit.
great. And these
I
guys
will
are back in red.
pick up the Master Vox because, oh no, yeah, so they separate because that is the Castellan and the normal guy. I will activate this unit. He's going to consolidate into range of not out of coherency.
Okay.
I'll fight with them.
Okay.
So, wait, can I just check one thing? If I have to be in or outside engagement range for the revive? Because in previous editions, it was always outside. I want the Master Vox to be alive, basically, if I can't revive him. Any command squad. Yeah, just return D3 platoon. Guess what? They're not platoon. There's keywords. Oh, they are platoon. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay. So I did everything right there.
Okay.
Fights.
Okay.
Everything has to go here.
Yep.
Power fists. So
Minus-
this guy.
So -1 hit.
1 hit.
Okay.
Toughness.
4.
3s. 1 at -2.
Okay. Invul. We're good.
The 1 mook attack. Oh, it hits. Doesn't wound.
Makes sense.
The next power fist. Nope.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I don't think I'm keeping that objective.
Yeah.
They almost
have-
made it.
Yep. They almost did.
Okay. So that's...
Okay.
Oh, my engineer.
Yep.
2 attacks?
I don't
2
know.
attacks. I didn't expect him to live.
Yep.
Krieg engineer. 3 attacks, power weapon. Are they -1 hit?
The transport? No.
1 hit.
Oh.
I somehow cocked the dice in a flat tray. Doesn't wound.
Okay.
That's everything.
Okay. So I score 4 for storm hostiles. And then that's the end of the round.
Okay.
So
On my turn, I revive D3 models in the platoon command squad.
okay.
3.
Excellent.
They are a 5-man unit, so 3 come back. So this, and
Do you have to do any battle shocks or anything?
this is before the battle shock step.
Great.
So 3 come back.
Great.
I don't think they're regiment, so I don't know if they can order themselves to be better.
Are they outside of
Go ahead.
engagement of my bikes, or can they go into engagement of that bike?
I don't know how reviving works. They had in this edition,
Okay.
so honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
But they revive around that guy.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, one has to be the Master Vox. This guy.
Sounds good.
What's your OC on there in total?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12.
If I can order myself, I would be 10, 11. So the order doesn't matter.
Okay.
It only matters for, I doubt the regiment. SK and shock troops. Why'd they have to do so many changes? I just want to play. Yeah, they're not regiment. Perfect.
Okay.
So I'm OC 6 there. I will not steal anything there. The Master Vox, I'm going to order from the Master Vox. Move on the Scions.
Okay.
And move on the horses.
Okay.
Do I need to? Could also just do fixed bayonets because 12 gets me to there. I'll just fix bayonets the horses.
Okay.
Leontis is going to take aim the 2 vehicles around him. And the third order, sorry, he's going to do the fixed bayonets. His second order is going to go to the engineers there for take cover.
Okay.
Like there's no one around there. Move.
Okay.
Oh, they're there. Take cover. Sorry.
No problem.
That's the stuff I always got to decide now.
That's okay.
I should draw my card.
Yep.
I already did cleanse.
Okay. That's an interesting way to play.
Defend stronghold.
Okay.
My home is stickied.
Okay.
There we go.
Great.
So now we go to the battle shock step because it is very
Yep.
specific with its ordering.
No problem.
Good, because they revived up. The caster or the guy
Just
on
want
the
to make
home.
sure you still have assassination, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm getting it. Don't worry. He's passed. Okay. On to my movement phase.
Mm-hmm.
I get to go 9. You have reactive move.
Yep. I can move him 6.
These go here, and these guys are kind of stuck behind. So yeah, 9 would go there. So they're just stuck behind the wall.
Yeah. And this is where I'm like, I may just leave them, honestly, because it's like you've been chipping away at them the whole game. You're probably still going to shoot him with indirect or something, which might just take him out. Is it worth the CP to keep him alive? It's been the worst use of the coil like ever, but
I was really scared of the coil.
Yeah, you've really spent a lot to just keep the coil out of the game. So I think I'm just going to leave them there, oddly enough, just because I don't think it's going to be worth it.
Okay. Tank commander is going to move.
Okay.
Tank commander. Rogel Dorn.
Yep.
What are your primaries, Anthony?
3.
Only 3?
Yes.
Yeah. He's only holding his home.
We also had a question from Diogo.
Yes.
To the players, what are the best 3 Eldar detachments, in your opinions?
War host. Oh, sorry, aspect host. Aspect host, Yanari, and then war host.
War host is pretty good. Aspect host is pretty good.
And you guys think clowns?
I mean, I like them. I don't think they're a top pick right now.
12.
They're just an interesting kind of pick. So I don't know what my third pick would be.
All right, hopefully it answers your question, Diogo.
I'm going to say I heard that.
I'm going to react to move the Rangers.
Okay.
6 inches? 2 inches. So the
Is that
point,
the third? Okay.
yeah, the dice here have just not been my play. So what I wanted to do was move them here with a longer move.
It's at the end of the move, right? They
It's-
have las guns.
Yeah, but if I could keep them alive with the las guns and the stealth and all that kind of thing, then I would screen my bikes, which would be an excellent kind of setup. But since they can't do anything, we're just gonna go this way. Yeah. Yeah, I think.
Oh, there was a bodyguard alive here. That changes a bunch.
Oh, was it?
I'm-
I wasn't sure if you pulled them or not.
He wasn't pulled because I pulled 7 specifically.
Oh, okay.
That just means this unit's still attached. All
Well,
that means
he was out of coherency because he was more than 2 inches away from these guys, right?
I would have piled in this guy over there instead. Sorry, it's just because he was here, right? He just would have piled gone like that.
Sure.
Sorry.
But he's not on the objective anyways, right?
No,
So-
he's not on the objective. The only thing it changes is I have to battle shock them now.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Sorry, I just saw
That's
him.
okay.
I'm like, wait, there's a guy there.
It's okay.
Battle shock. Good.
Okay. Didn't make a big difference.
The other difference is now I could fall back and shoot.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm like, wait, that changes so much for my game plan.
Mm-hmm.
If he couldn't consolidate onto the objective anyway because I was wrapped up there.
Mm.
Now I'm definitely gonna fall back.
Okay.
I could go over you and be funny, but I'm probably just gonna. Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. I just saw them. There. I would have revived the same models. Yeah, that doesn't change too much. Can you make sure I'm an inch away from everyone?
Yeah, you look fine. Now I can do some reactive moves here.
Yes.
So I'm definitely going to reactive move the 3 bikes.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll go d6 plus 1 inches to move them away from those guys.
Okay.
And then I have to decide if I want to move those players 6 inches away, which I probably won't. So those 3 bikes are going to move another 1.
You really like moving 2 inches.
This has been a game.
It's a game and a half.
It's been an interesting way to use your guys' dice. I don't want to blame your dice.
You want to be the first one?
That is the number of ones that I've gained for movement has been surprisingly low. I still made some bad decisions here. Don't get me wrong. The Void Weavers were probably too aggressive turn 1. I need to figure out, with the index, with my old shooting list, I could be fairly aggressive with it. Whereas with this stuff, with a new the new stuff, you'll still have to be outside of an inch. Just
Oh, sorry.
there.
I can't really see that far.
No problem.
My bad.
With the new index, it's
When advancing
or the
on
new
this one,
codex.
yeah.
It's you got to play a little more cagey turn 1 than what I'm used to, and I keep playing the game just too aggressively turn 1, which is where my real problem is.
16. There. This is sticky, so I don't have to care about that. They're take aimed. That's take aimed. The site. Those guys are just going to walk to the other side of the wall.
Okay. How far do you want them moved?
I guess.
Or just straight on the other side? Which one?
It's just straight to the other side. Just one model out to the other side.
Just one model out?
That's all I need for a grenade.
Okay. Great.
The Taurox is going to just pivot and go 8 towards you as well.
Just go 8 towards
So I don't want to just keep walking back and forth like
It's
that.
fine.
Perfect.
Go that way.
And the Cyclops stand-in is going to come from reserves. I guess he could also go here. Let me just make it, because you have to come in from the board edge. You can definitely fit that.
Yep.
I'm not letting fire dragons in my home.
Okay.
So he's there.
Okay.
And Scions have to deep strike, which I don't want your fire dragons on my side at all.
Okay.
I don't think they can fit anywhere. 9. Okay, I think that's fine. Anything you need to do?
Yeah, so this is where I could wrap an ingress, one of them. You'd then be able to indirect them. But you've been doing a very good job of keeping everything screened out. Part of the reason why I put them so far back was because you could do so much indirect with them. But now I have to make a decision, because you are right, like going back down there would have been very interesting. Coming back down here would also be very interesting. Now I could still go down here.
Watch out for those guys. Can you fit all 5 in there?
Yeah, I probably can't actually with those 5 there. So I can't go there. Yeah, so you've got me quite screened out very well.
The Cyclops is 25 points and fills in holes in deep, like for deep strike very easily.
Yeah, so this has been good. This has been good, like stuff to figure out for me, because I just don't use. You've done a much better job of screening out stuff than anyone else I've played against so far has done. So we're going to spend 1.
I've had to screen quite a lot.
So we're going to rapid ingress 1, just back over here, outside of the sight of the tank. They're going to have to risk taking some indirect, which is unfortunate. But like, there's nothing else that I just can't keep leaving them off the board, and I'm going to have to figure out something to do with the other unit of fire dragons.
You don't want them to be your assassination, like what I'm doing.
Sorry?
You don't want them to be your version of assassination, where you just hold it forever.
Yeah, I have to make some kind of play here. So it's unfortunate, but it's just like, you've been doing a very good job, and I've had some misplays, and then I've had some issues with just getting some of the mobility, especially with the Rangers. Their repositioning has not done anything that I've wanted to this game, which has been unfortunate. Yeah.
As for shooting, I fight Grey Knights too much, so it's like screening, do it.
Yeah,
I'm going to shoot the Scions over here into your clowns over there.
Yep.
The Troop Master with the enhancement.
Yep.
So the volley guns on that side, the Sergeant with the plasma pistol, and just one normal guy.
Okay.
Normal guy gets 2, you're -1 to hit.
No.
So they both hit. Wounding on 4s with reroll 1s because of their innate ability. 1 at AP 1.
Invuln. We're good?
The volley gun. 3 hit. And then 3s to wound because it's strength 4 with reroll 1s. 3 at AP 1.
Okay. Invulns again. Kills the 2 side guys.
I didn't announce the plasma was overcharging, so it's not going to.
Okay.
Because I would assume the guy was alive, and I don't want to overcharge myself. So misses.
Okay.
Perfect. That's their shots. He has 4 wounds.
Great.
Okay. I'm going to shoot, just to get it out of the way, the Basilisk is going for him.
Okay.
D6 plus 3. 6 shots. And 4s. And 2s. These are 2 damage each. 4 at AP 2.
So I could resurrect him for a CP, but he's just been sitting there for so long, it's just not going to be worth it. So if he goes down, he goes down. He goes down. You get your assassinate finally.
I
just
get
took 3
assassination.
rounds to get 5 points. And then those guys
Worth
will
it,
just
right?
kind of be over there.
Yeah, if you revived him, there's a power fist in that squad.
Yeah. So it just wasn't going to add up this time.
The That has people in it.
Yep. And so does this one.
The guardsmen that fell back are going to shoot. I'm scared of everything. Okay, they're going to shoot everything into the las gun. The 2 las guns, 3 las guns are going to go with the clowns, the troops. The plasma and melters are going to go into the 3-man unit.
Sure.
2-man unit. They're going to go into the 2-man unit.
2-man unit? Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to say 2-man.
Okay, so what's first?
I'm going to, I gained 2 CP because of Leontis. I'm going to spend 1 CP for Furious Fusillade so that I gain +1 attack when I'm in within half range on all my ranged weapons.
Okay.
And I'm going to spend, do I want a tank shock? No. I'm going to spend another CP for reroll hit rolls because it's a character unit. So I used up the CP I just gained.
Okay.
So the Melta is going to shoot the 2-man unit, 2 shots because of the thing I yelled about.
Okay, and it's -1 hit, so it still hits?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
I did not take aim them.
Okay, so it misses?
Misses, but reroll hit rolls because the thing I yelled about.
Okay.
Those 2 hit.
Great.
And 2. Oh, toughness 4?
Yep.
So 2 at AP 4.
Invulns. We're good?
So plasma gun, so 3 shots from him.
Yep.
4 shots from him.
Okay.
And that's it for plasma.
Okay, so 7 shots.
And his plasma gun, so 8 shots.
Great.
Overcharged, of course.
Okay.
Hitting on 5s because
-1.
So 2 miss, 3 go in because sustain from Castellan. And 2s? 2s. Make 6 saves, AP 3.
Okay, well, we have the invulns.
And 1, 2, 3 plasma.
Damage?
2.
Okay, so you'll take 1 bike out.
Gets hot test. Good. Love Legacy sidearm.
Okay.
And then 2, 4, 6. 6 las gun shots become 9, which are going into the troop.
Okay.
5s with rerolls and sustained.
No -1 to hit here.
Oh, no -1 hit? So 4s hit.
So there'd be
I'll keep
3
that
hits.
4.
Yep.
3 with 2 sustained and then rerolls.
Great.
So
3
3 go in and 4s to wound because I'm strength 3 las gun. I'm not a bolter.
Okay.
2, 3 wounds. No AP.
1 will die.
I get 1.
Where's my arrow? Okay.
The Hellhound is going to put the Flamers at the Rangers.
Okay.
These are -1 hit?
Yeah.
All the time, right?
Yep.
Flamer is going to go at the Rangers, and the Heavy Bolter is going to go at the
3 bikes.
3 bikes.
Okay.
Wait, no, those Rangers, are they only 1 OC?
Yes.
Flamer is going at the troop, and the Heavy Bolters are still going at the 3 bikes.
Sure.
Heavy Bolters get 3 hits and toughness 4, so 3s. 2 AP 1.
This is into the, sorry, 1 bike?
3
or
bikes.
3 bikes? Okay. Damage?
2 damage each.
So he goes down to 1.
And the Flamer into the troops with 10 hits. 2s. That's 8 wounds at your invuln. I'm assuming everything's always at your invuln, right?
Into the troops? Yeah.
Yes.
Because they have a 6-up normal save. So, yeah. They'll
1
take the
damage
hit.
each.
Into the players?
Yep.
Great. They're gone.
Shot. Dorn is going to put everything at
2 bikes?
those 2 bikes.
Okay.
Are they -1 hit?
Yes.
Okay. I'm always going to ask.
No
I'm
problem.
sorry if it's repeating
No
a lot.
problem. No problem.
The multi-melta, definitely out of melta range, gets no hits. The coaxial autocannon, they fixed it. It's no longer 3+ ballistic skill. It's a 4+. No hits. The pulverizer on the front gets 2 shots with 2 hits and 2s to wound. 2 at AP 3.
Into the bikes. We're good.
The main gun, don't make me roll the stubbers, please. 7 shots and 5s. No
I mean, you're
hits.
the one that's rolling this. This is,
Look, I got my curses too, okay?
yep.
So this is what, 7 dice, 8, 9, and another 9. If the multi-meltas could shoot, the whatever it's called, the stubbers are in rapid fire range. 5s. Normally these wouldn't be worth shooting, like if it was into a vehicle, but
Yep.
your toughness 4
Yep.
with a 4-up invuln.
Yep. So 4
So,
hits.
Yep, 4 hit and then 4s. 3 wounds, no AP.
I can take out a bike. Take
I did a
one
damage with the Dorn.
Okay.
I did a damage.
1 damage from the Dorn. Very good. Next.
their las guns, I'll just put his las gun into the Rangers, and everyone else will go into the bikes. Maybe I'll plink one.
Okay.
So the guy into the Rangers, they're stealth, right?
Yeah.
So 1 hit, 1 wound, no AP.
So 4 up. Okay. Goes
Get
one
a
ranger.
Ranger, and then the other guys, who's in rapid fire? So I'm going to say these 5 can see because I don't feel like rolling the rest.
Sure.
So 10 shots. Hitting on 5s. So 3 hits. And 5s. Nothing.
Okay.
Guardsman shooting.
Okay.
Exterminator's putting everything into the transport. Oh, it has dudes inside, so you would
does.
own it.
Yes.
And I spent my CP, so I can't tank shock.
Yes.
And there's 6 guys? Oh, they're OC2 because of your detachment.
Yes.
Who did I stick on the other side there? I'm going to throw a grenade at it
Okay.
for free from the engineers.
Okay.
Because I either grenade that or the guys inside aren't stealth.
No.
The tank has more guns. Tank has more guns. Okay, I'm going to put the engineers into
So it's a
free
grenade.
grenade. 3 mortals.
Down to 2.
You can only disembark 3, right? They have like
Well,
disembark 3 inches.
Yeah.
So if
I
I
could disembark
surround you-
around here.
If I surround you, you can't.
If you charge me, yeah.
But then I could accidentally kill you.
Yep.
Okay. I'm not going to shoot anything else over there.
Okay.
And so shot up. Siege cannon.
Yep.
Who do I not want here? He's 6 wounds.
Yep.
I'd have to get lucky. This guy is safe. I'm going to go for the tank.
Transport. Okay.
Transport. He's empty.
No, he's red. He's got these guys.
I don't want to get you guys just to come out and be annoying.
Yep.
But they're going to come out and be annoying anyway. So
Yep.
I'm going to go for the transport with 1 shot.
Can't kill it.
But I do hit it.
Great.
And 2s. 1 at AP.
Invuln.
2?
Oops.
Yeah, you're invuln.
We're good. Okay.
Okay. That is shooting. I'm going to charge.
Yep.
They have 4 attacks each, hitting on 3s.
Yep.
So 5, 2 means I get 6s. I might get lucky there, but I could also get super unlucky.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to charge the bikes with the scions. 8.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. No CP, so can't reroll that.
Rough
Cavalry.
Riders or Death Riders are charging your bikes in the middle.
Come on, 2s.
I got a 3.
I don't think that makes it.
I don't think so either.
Because that 3 is well out.
And
So
I don't
you're
have
stuck.
a CP.
Yeah. That's good for me.
Hellhound's going to charge.
This is gonna be interesting.
That did just get interesting.
With this?
Yeah, Hellhound's
What's,
gonna charge.
That? Okay.
This will get the 12. I got a 7.
That's 7.
It's
So
like the
that-
middle is just cursed for mobility.
The
Like,
middle is
both there's
cursed.
just rolling so low in the middle.
So the 8 is touch my base. So you do get in with a Hellhound.
Touch. I'll be like that.
Well, you do have to get within an inch, right?
Yes, that should be.
So, yeah, sure.
I'm going to pile in anyway.
Sure.
Tank is going to charge the other transport with 5.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to move him in an as annoying way as possible for your
Okay.
disembark.
Okay.
The
I'll still be able to get like disembarked here or here. Kind of
I
thing.
know, I'm going to charge the Taurox
Yep.
with an 8.
Yep.
I'm going to come for that. Oh yeah, fire dragons.
Yep.
I should have just shot them with the siege cannon.
That's what I was expecting. Yeah, I'm learning a lot of good stuff from this game, I will say.
I go like that.
Okay.
And then they're going to charge in as well.
Okay. Yeah, they don't need too much either. 4. Yep.
7. And let's see, I'm going to make it that I can't fully base so that I can go further out to make it harder for you to disembark.
Well, you have to base if you can.
If I can. That's why I'm going to try to make it hard by spacing out. Like that. There. Now they shouldn't be able to base.
Okay.
'Cause, yeah, they can't fit. So I'm going to go like, can you go from the nose for your
Yes,
disembark?
I can.
That just makes it very difficult now.
Because it's a hauler base. That's all the rules now.
So you can go from there, but you should, I'm just going to borrow this again, sorry.
Yeah, you're fine.
3. But you have to be an inch away from me. Can't. 3. There. And, but I might actually just like destroy you. And he's there. Hopefully this is in a way where you can't fit all your guys out. Because they have to be outside engagement range, right?
Yeah, isn't there a stratagem that lets you...
You can emergency disembark, which means instead of ones hurting on the way out, it's ones and twos and threes.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember. Emergency disembark was...
I'm trying to force an emergency disembark, basically. That's it for charging. Ready to fight?
Yeah, I'm still just trying to remember the stupid thing for how much CP and stuff it is. But yeah, you can definitely go, and I'm going to keep trying to find where emergency disembark... It's not called
Hellhound
emergency
goes
disembark.
in. I think you could just search in the bar emergency.
Yeah, it didn't come up.
Really?
Disembark.
So Hellhound fights with their -1 hit, so nothing hits.
Okay.
Guardsman there couldn't fall back or charge. The Lehman Russ. He's not -1 hit.
On this? No, he's not minus 1
2 hit, strength 7. 1 wound.
Okay. We're good?
The Taurox gets 2 hits and 4s. 1 wound.
We're still good?
I mean, good. I wanted him to live.
Well, you got 3 guys left there.
I do have 3. 3 guys. 2 hit and 6s. 1 wound.
You'll live on 1. You'll be fine.
There we go.
Okay.
He fought. That's my fights. You get to fight back.
Yeah, I could have countercharged if I wanted to, but
Oh, sorry.
no, it's fine.
I was
You're
going
good.
too
You're good. I was looking up rules for trying to find the emergency disembark. We're going to fight the 3 men.
They all hit.
3 hits. T3, strength 3, so nothing. And then this is just going to fight into...
I don't know. This wouldn't be good to do. You could pile in and tag me there,
Yeah, that's kind of interesting.
but I do have 2 power fists.
Yeah, but I would have 8 attacks because then they'd be touching and I could fight one way or the other. So that is kind of the more interesting play. Thank you.
I'm just saying, like, you
we're
can
gonna-
do that.
we're gonna
but
go do that
If
and-
I live, I can consolidate onto it.
Yeah. How much OC do you have on there right now?
2.
2? And then he's how much?
2.
So I do control that. So I won't
That's
do that.
why I'm
I'm
like,
just, yeah,
are you
I'm just
sure?
going to go. Yeah. Yeah, we're just going to fight into the tank. We don't want to let you consolidate into there. Thank you for all the interesting discussions. So that's hits.
Time is 10.
That's 10. So on 5s, so 1 save, AP2.
4 up. Good.
Okay,
He's a 2 up save for some reason.
great. Okay, so that's the end of that.
See, I didn't kill that much.
So your secondaries were?
Defend strongholds and assassination. I do get assassination, and I'm currently holding defend
Okay.
because I have to.
I'm going to score defend now for 3. We're going to go up to a 2nd command point.
I'm going to go up to 1
We
command.
still have 3 battle focus points. We gotta do a tank or battle. Do I want to do that for these guys? So there's interesting stuff here for what I want to do. If I want to insane bravery this.
Do you want to draw your cards to know what if you want to do
yes. Yeah. Thank you. So secure no man's land and no prisoners. So kill some stuff, and then secure is one objective marker in no man's
control
land.
1 or 2 in no man's land
Yeah.
for 2 or 4 points. Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
2 or 5 points.
Yeah. So that's interesting as well. So I'm going to score 8, 3 for my home, and then I control the middle
For 5.
for 5. This doesn't matter in the end. So we're just going to roll for. So he is battle shocked. So he could explode on
The
egg-
disembark.
on the
Or
disembark.
the fallback.
Yeah. Which then makes it difficult because I could try and get my players out in a way that I could emergency disembark. Justin, could you check for emergency disembark? That's a 1 CP strat? I don't know that.
No, it's free.
Oh, it's just a free. Sorry.
It's only if you cannot do your normal 3-inch disembark.
Okay. So I'd have to see if this gets out and explodes or not.
And if it does, you.
But I
probably
guess I
won't.
can't get my 3-inch disembark here. So I could go for the disembark on this one, right?
Yes.
You also were nice enough to get out of,
I did open up a gap back there.
open up a gap. Yeah. So I've got a nice little fire dragon spot here
Careful from the engineers.
because.
Not the tank.
Oh, yes, thank you. So I would have to go back here. I guess the thing that I was looking at is where's my 12-inch stick? And can I get in 12 outside of 9 over here?
I think so.
No, not quite.
No?
I could put the long-range shot into that tank and the short-range shots into here. And I could move the players out and come in around from the side, which is kind of some interesting stuff. I do still have technically a solitaire over here that could go and have some blitzing fun. We do have players still inside here. This is a little bit on the annoying side. I wish I could have dealt with 1 or 2 of these guys, because then I could have just strung out behind, I believe. So you were able to just barely screen me out. So again, the question is fire dragons and how do I deal with this mess? This mess I'm not too worried about. I'm going to probably spend 1 CP so that these guys
don't
fall
actually
back to
do
charge.
Eldar
Right at the end so that you can
meme
frame
models,
like
mainly because I haven't collected
and then
Eldar since like 2002. But I had some ideas to like
A lot of guns.
maybe do the Power Rangers as Eldar, but who knows if that'll actually manifest.
clear those guys out and then move some fire dragons up.
He does have a once per game blank damage. Before I make the armor save.
Before you make the armor save. How many wounds does he have?
18.
18 wounds.
He's a little tough nut to crack.
Yeah. But then the other question is like, where else can these guys really go? Do you know what I mean? Because you're going to hold that objective. I'm probably not going to do too well holding this objective. So then the question is, what else could I use to kind of either take some of this stuff off of you? I could do something cute with the guys inside that transport. Oh, there's my measuring tape. I know, because it has diamonds all over it.
I took your measuring tape.
No one can take my measuring tape because there's diamonds covering it. So you always know which one's mine. That's the beauty of just painting diamonds on literally everything. Yeah, so I'm like, I may still have to put the fire dragons over there just because I have to try and go for it. How much OC is that again? 4?
5.
5. Oh, I have 1 ranger over
I'll
there.
double check
I
it,
need
but I
to battle shock him, so he's fine on the 7. Why couldn't it be you? Those guys are still at half. Because the ranger and 4 bikes could threaten and take that objective from you. Though I would rather deal with those like Scion guys over there.
Yep, 5.
5. Yeah, if I put the fire dragons into that, then they're just going to basically kind of eat it. So okay, so I kind of have a plan. One fire dragon is going to come down here. These are going to come out, try to fusion this, try to charge that. He's going to get out so he can shoot all this stuff on his 2 wounds. He might stay somewhere so that the players can jump back in if I need to. And then these players are probably going to come out over to here, debate about making a charge or something on this side. Although there's a tank there in the middle. I could try to go. So we could see what the advance is on these guys and try to get those shots over to there. Because the question is basically, do I try to put a bunch of, I have to take some of these objectives back, is the problem. I do have players.
You didn't.
Sorry?
I'd rather you didn't.
No, I'd rather I did. It's going to be a bit of a challenge with the flamer there. I mean, I guess you could also then overwatch some of my stuff. Oh, I got a ranger there that can just suicide for that. So I guess the question is, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this enough, do enough damage here. So yeah. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to emergency disembark the 6 players. So the emergency disembark is just free. Oh, it's 1s and 2s they die?
1s, 2s, and 3s.
Yeah?
Can he choose to I think that's only if you die.
Okay, so we're going to hold off on this then.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that's only when you like explode or die.
Okay. Because the cavalry over there is also a really big problem.
I'm so sad they didn't make it in.
We're just going to scoot around over here. So I guess also the question is, do I leave the Dorn and try to kill this stuff? And that might be the answer here as well. So we're just going to move these bikes over here. I don't know if you want to Overwatch.
No.
Okay. this bike is just going to slide over here to.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't. So then I literally can't get out, and I can't get out if I fall back either. And I
you can't fall back and disembark? Oh, honestly, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
My plan was just to see if you fall back and get destroyed.
So it'd come back here, but then it'd be not enough space. Yeah, that's a little on the difficult side then. So there's probably nothing I can really do over here. I mean, I guess if I get out, if I try to leave, then that kind of plays into this. Because if I try to leave and then it explodes because it failed battle shock, then I could emergency disembark. I wouldn't be able to charge, but I could still shoot, I think.
Probably.
I could just leave this mess here.
Would he not be able to charge? If he falls back, destroys himself, could he then charge? This is a very weird scenario. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't know. I know a lot of niche rules, and that's one I never really ran into. And when you
Okay, so I could still then
counts
shoot
as
and
making a
charge.
normal move. But no, the vehicle you would have moved, and you can't move the vehicle and charge. Because you announce fallback, which means the vehicle moved and you can't charge. It's just you failed the test. That's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's my thought process. If I'm
Yeah.
wrong,
So that makes stuff interesting because then this is really gimmicked up in a rough way, which I'm kind of surprised at. But I still need to basically get out of this because I need fire dragons to come down here and then try to shoot this.
well, they're vehicles, so you can still shoot them.
The other option is actually to just stay in combat here, which is a weird thing to do, but does mean means that these guys wouldn't be able to shoot or charge. Like I can't use stratagems on him because he failed the battle shock test.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter. So I have to try and get out of this, see where these guys land on the emergency, take a bunch of shots, wouldn't be able to charge in. This is just a mess. You've done a good job. Okay, so we're gonna fall back with him.
I got to learn new stuff.
So he's good.
He survives.
So he's gonna go 14 inches. So we're gonna go back 10. And then we're gonna go over 4. Do I wanna vector my engines? Oh no, I can only do it on a normal move. I could give him the plus 2 inches, but that'll get him out of the obscuring here. So that'll be fine. So then I have to do something for the flamer and stuff over there. The Solitaire's probably going to blitz this turn and then try to kill as much of that cavalry as I think I can.
Oh, he gets like insane movement, doesn't he?
Yeah, and 12 attacks. Strength 6, hitting on 2, strength 6, AP 2 damage. So
I did fix bayonets, so they're hitting on 2s, but that means I have a 4-up save, not a 3-up.
So again, really bad roll. So only going 15 inches.
Only 15.
Right, but he needed a lot more because he's over here to go to here, and then he needs to make a pretty far charge. I don't know if that's 8 or 9. Depends on where I actually get him to. He could just come into here and just remove these guys. Coming over here might be interesting to try and tie up your tanks and stuff. But you can still shoot in combat with a -1, but he's stealth, so you'd have a -1 anyways. So none of that
So my safest spot is in combat.
terribly matters. Yeah, quite possibly. Yeah, once again, if I'd gotten a longer charge, if he'd gone 18, then I would have gone over there. You could have pulled out some guys, but that would have still been an interesting move. With the very short distance, we're probably just going 12 plus 3 for the 15.
So if you get a 12, like a 12 on that, he goes how many? 24 inches?
24 inches.
What?
Yes, so he just goes screaming across the battlefield. But because that was so poor, he's probably going to go here. He might actually multi-charge and see if I can deal with some of that there.
Okay.
We're going to then have to move these players into a meaningful range here. So this, I need to have a transport get somewhere in there. That won't matter. So these players are in red are going to get out. They're going to go 11 inches. Yeah, I don't think I want to go there. So I could still fall back, shoot, and charge with the bikes.
In the middle?
In the middle there.
I could overwatch at the end of your fallback.
Yes, you could.
I'm just saying that as an option.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you have a lot of shots out of that thing.
2d6.
2d6 shots. They're 1 damage each?
1 damage. Strength 6, though.
Yeah. So, yeah, that could definitely hurt my guys. Which,
And Overwatch, you don't have to pass the charge anymore for it.
yeah. So I think I'm just going to have to leave those guys in combat there.
Probably, because I would definitely Overwatch those guys.
Yeah. So that's going to go there. We're going to pay the 1 point so those fire dragons can advance and shoot. And you can't overwatch them. That's what the point is. You can't overwatch them. So you're going to advance.
Because I'm in combat.
5. No, I'm spending 1 command point, so these guys cannot be overwatched. So not 1 command point. I'm spending
battle
1
chance.
battle
I thought that was
focus.
for advance and shoot.
They cannot be targeted. So 7 plus a 5 is 13.
So what's the advance and shoot from?
They just have assault.
Oh. Well, that's good.
So the question would be, could I get in range of that? No, I couldn't. So then the question here becomes, I just want to be able to see these guys. So they're just going to move onto this side of this so that they can shoot your Dorn in this direction.
Yep.
And then I want to put the pike into that
So
guy
basically
there.
what he said, long gun, short guns.
Yeah, and then we'll see if I can do enough to take some of the stuff out. And then these guys will have to come down here. We'll be going short guns and then the long gun into the tank in the back, unfortunately. This is giving me some good ideas for the next time as well, because then I can think of...
There's a lot you can learn here. It's a good experience to learn. It's not a tournament, so it's not like you're under stress.
The idea around putting guys into strategic reserves or not, I expected more from your indirect to come after my fire dragons. I don't know if you would have because you had gotten assassinate. So
if I didn't draw that turn 1, yeah, it would have been very different.
yeah, so it's interesting. And I've made a couple aggressive plays that were mistakes as well.
Oh, I think a lot of my turn 3 was mistakes as well. It happens.
Yeah. It's just talking out like things that I would do differently, because like I'm sure chat's like screaming at me at the point like, why would you do that? It's like, well, I'm trying out some different things, and so there.
I like
mistakes.
explaining my thought process.
Yeah. So we're gonna
Chat understands. Everything you're explaining is making sense, and you're doing pretty good.
Well, thanks, guys.
They understand you, they could yell at me.
So we're gonna put these 4 guys into the Dorn, and then this big shot into the Flamer. So the 4 shots into the Dorn. So this will hit on 3s, re-rolling everything since you're a vehicle. Don't need to. This is strength 9.
Toughness 12.
It's toughness 12, so on 5s, we're going to re-roll everything. And then I could turn this into a 6, so let's do that. So I'll pick up this little token and turn that into a 6. So 3 saves.
And what I'm going to do is the one you just turned into a 6, I'm going to turn it into a 0.
Okay, so 2 saves at AP 4.
Let's see. That one fails. Sorry. That one fails. 2 fails.
Okay, so 2d6. Yeah.
Two.
We will re-roll that, fortunately. We're going to take different dice.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
have
know
a-
what dice you guys have here, but that's 7 damage. 6 damage. 6 damage.
Down to 12.
And then we're going to put the spike into the vehicle in the middle. I'm going to re-roll that. So that's a hit. Strength 12 here. So wound. AP 4 into him.
Saved.
Man, you will not
I'm getting a
stop
lot
that.
of 6s to save. That is,
We're going
yeah,
to put
I'm
the
getting a
4
lot.
into here and then the 1 into there. We're going to put the 1 big shot into him. So hits. Wounds. AP 4. You have cover.
5s. Good. Oh
See,
my God.
I rolled 2 1s for damage and then a 3rd one for damage.
And I get
he
2
rolls
6s to
6s
save.
for the saves. That's
Oh
how
my
this game
God.
works here. So this toughness is 8 or 9?
8.
8? Okay, so this would be on 3s actually to wound. So fortunately I have rerolls here.
Yep.
Still 2 misses on 3s. Fortunately I have another reroll. So 2 saves at AP 4.
I'm not in cover, so that goes right through.
Okay, so that'll be 10 damage.
He has 10 wounds.
Okay, I'll take him out.
Oh, I saw that for half a second. I'm
Okay.
past my Torox.
There you go.
Thank you. You did good, little buddy.
So this is where things go a little strange. So we're gonna put the all this players and stuff into that, and then we're going to go around after because the players are the closest and they're going to be pulled out of range in a second here. So the 2 fusion, 2 hits, strength 8, so 2s. So AP 4, D6 each. As long as I don't roll 1s, they're dead. Okay, the 2.
It was +2, wasn't it?
Only within 3, and I wasn't sure if that was within 3.
Okay, there you go.
And then I have 2 Neuros and a Shuriken, so the Neuros. Strength 4, toughness 4, because you're not infantry. 2 saves, AP 2.
Save. Okay, save them both.
And then the Shuriken won't
I got
matter
really
because
lucky.
they're 2 damage for everything. Yeah, so that won't matter. We're going to go with
It's probably better for a shorter range.
this transport into them. It is a shorter range charge, but I also don't mind killing a whole bunch of them because then I can just go this way and then murder this and then jump back in my transport.
True.
So the transport into them while he can still see, hitting on 3s, and then wounding on 3s. 3 at AP 1.
1 goes through.
More 6s.
More 6s. 2 damage?
2 damage each. And then we're going to put the 1 bike. That's lethal. So 3 saves at AP 1.
AP 1 cover, so 2 go through. Damage?
2 damage each.
2 more are gone. I think these 2 are closer. What? Fuck. No, they got rid of that. That's the Forge World version. They got rid of that.
Okay. So now that I've
give me a
taken
check
out
now.
a whole bunch of those guys, let's go over there.
Yeah, they don't have. Oh, they have screening line. I could have moved that whole time. Oh well.
Oh,
I did not. It is what it is.
so now
I get a shorter charge now if I live.
Yep. I've taken them down to half. So the question is, do I put my players out and exposed, or do I put my players into this guy and see if I can take? Oh, sorry. There's 6
more
shuriken shots
guns,
over there. Hitting on 3s. Those are straight damage. T3, right?
T3.
Okay, so 4 saves at AP 1.
I'll put on the 2 guys and cover in the back.
Okay.
So 4s and 4s. 1 guy goes down.
Okay.
This one.
And then we go into charges.
I guess I should have done the other way so you couldn't charge me. I would have.
I could have still charged through the wall because you're right up against the wall.
You're right.
Yeah. So
Clusterfuck.
this
see
is
what
okay
happens.
though because I can just move through my models, I believe.
Yeah, you can, as long as it's, yeah. These can all move through, everything can move through each other here.
Yeah.
There's no one blocking.
Yeah. And I can move through your models too, so I could just go over. I do have a 6-inch pile in and consolidate on the troop master, and you don't have to pile into the nearest model. You pile in as long as you end up.
And as long as one model in the unit ends closer to the thing you are engaged
it's
with.
per model, so each model has to end
Is it?
closest.
That's per unit.
Per unit for the thing I'm piling into. Do you have the 6-inch countercharge? Or you just have the 6-inch countercharge?
I have heroic intervention.
Yeah. So as long as I keep outside of 6, so I can go.
6 from my unit. It's from my unit, right? Yeah.
Sorry?
6 from my unit. I'm outside of 6 of my own unit. I can't heroic intervene if you charge us.
Oh, okay.
With the horses.
Yeah, that's what I was checking. I thought it was 6 inch, as long as you're within 6 inches of my unit.
I'm 60% sure it's from my unit.
Okay. That's fine. I don't use it enough.
Neither do I. This would be like my second time.
Yeah. So again, not enough stuff working right. I'm missing a die here. I'm very sorry. There should be a 2 there.
All good. I do want to mention he explodes for D6 instead of D3.
I know, but there's such
funny.
a mess in the middle that I don't have a choice really. This is where the problem is, where it's like, well, I could go this way, which go for an 8 or I could go through the wall for like a 7 or something inch charge. Try to kill them. Those guys are then exposed. They get hammered. Not very good, right? I could try to just remove everything from the middle because I do have no prisoners and secure no man's land. And this is the thing that I need to secure, right? So, because I'm not going to secure anything else because this just all went to pieces since I couldn't figure out how to get the guys out.
You currently control this anyway.
Yeah, but removing this so it can't fall back and shoot or do anything fancy is kind of the important play here. So the players are going to charge Just the, I guess if I come on this side, I have to charge them too, wouldn't I?
If you multi-charge, yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be a 4. So the player's going to charge both.
Okay. 7.
7. So we're just going to go.
It's 6-inch charge. It's for a 6-inch for a heroic.
Yeah, but 6 inch from his unit or my unit?
From his unit that got charged.
Oh, it's from your unit. No, the unit that got charged or the unit that's charging? That's what I'm asking.
We're just going to go 7 inches in this way. We're going to go 7 inches in this way. And he's not going to be able to get 7 inches around. So he's actually going to go there. And that should keep me within 6 there. So if I just kill the tank, then I'm good.
Okay.
The Solitaire is going to make a charge into both.
6 inches within 6 inches of that enemy unit that would be eligible to declare a charge. One unit from your army that is within 6 inches of that enemy unit that would be eligible to declare a charge against that enemy unit as if it were charge phase.
Do you want to bump that guy a little farther?
Oh, yeah.
There you go. There, you're good.
Because
Because I'm like, that was a little, if it's that, like from your unit?
From my unit,
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Now you're good.
Cool. I could also just like space them out differently so that those guys couldn't have piled in.
Exactly.
And then these guys, this bike's just going to charge straight into them. Flip. Okay. And then I can't do any charges here. I mean, I could charge this into that if I wanted to try and make just a crazy charge.
It'd be a very far charge.
10-inch charge
Into the one guy.
onto the one guy, and then try to consolidate. But like, what am I really doing with my life at that
That's
point?
5 OC. If you make it there and go on the objective, I have 6 on there currently.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have 7 on there
Yeah.
currently.
So it won't make a difference. I mean, I could go there and then try to string out and try to pile in and try to kill a bunch of them, which is kind of interesting. Because again, the 10-inch charge would be, unless I roll like an 11 or 12, there's no reason not to, and they're just kind of standing out there, so we're going to go for it. Yeah, nope, makes sense. And then that ranger also doesn't want to do anything there. Oh, the 2 bikes over there are charging into that side. It's a 5, so we're just going to walk.
I should mention, in case the guardsmen survive, I have a stratagem called Callous something. I can shoot as if we were not in engagement range into the combat, and every wound I do to you, on a 4-up, I remove one of my models.
Oh, interesting.
So it's acceptable losses if you know that. I could shoot into combat, so I could technically shoot this guy if it goes to the shooting phase,
Cool.
but hurting myself.
We're gonna go into combat. You don't have enough to interrupt. We're just gonna go on the far side against those 4 scions, just because this will be faster over there.
Yep.
So this will be hitting on 3s,
7 hit.
and then T3.
T3.
So 2s. So 7 AP2.
6s. They're gone.
Wow, not 6s this time. That's very unusual.
And there wasn't a
for-
6 there. Not even one.
Okay, then we're going to go into. I need to figure out how to get a little more consolidation range of the players, because I think I'm a little bit outside of 6 here. Yeah, just a little bit. But I guess I do still have I can consolidate wholly within 6 as long as I'm touching the thing. So we're going to put the bikes into the lone bike into these guys.
Okay.
3 hits. 2 wounds. Oh wait, 3 wounds because there's T3, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 3 wounds,
I'm-
AP2.
I didn't do an order on them, so I don't believe they have to take cover. I don't believe I did an order.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to kill the guy that keeps them attached. And then these 2. So now he's a separate unit,
Sorry, who's a separate unit?
the red guy. He is
Red
now a
guy.
separate unit from the other unit.
Oh, okay. That player's still in range, so that is still interesting.
It's more to like force split your attacks.
Yeah, so these guys are 1 unit, and then he's 1 unit?
Yes.
Okay. So,
I just made it
players-
annoying, I hope.
yeah. The problem is just basically the transport should have been a little bit closer, probably, to get the 6 inches for the getting back in. Actually, sorry, off his wing. No, he's actually.
If you go
within.
off the wing, it's not wholly
Yeah.
within, right?
It is wholly within 6, but he is actually there. So we're good. So those guys can get in as long as the tank dies. So that comes down to what I really need to
Just 10
do.
2-up save.
Yeah. So we're gonna go with the players first. Again with +1 wound. So the troop master is going in. So hitting on 2s, rerolling everything. And then wounding on 5s.
Is that 3 devs?
So that's 6 devs, and then 1 save at AP1.
Save. It hurts.
So it's 8 damage.
He's down to 3.
Great. We're going to do the sword next. So hitting on 3s. Again, wounding on 5s. That's nothing, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So these will be hitting on 3s, wounding on 5s as well.
That's a lot of dice.
Yeah, could be more. If I switch to swords, there's a debate in the community of like special weapons or swords. Swords would be better against tanks because more attacks and you're wounding on 5s anyways. You're just kind of fishing for dev wounds, which is what I'm exactly doing here. Sorry, that one went out. So that'll be 2 devs and 2 saves at AP1.
3 up save. After the devs, I have 1 wound left.
Yep. You only roll 6s though. So you're down to 1.
I'm down to 1 wound. Does the solitaire one attack him?
Yeah, so here's the question. What do I do with the solitaire and the bikes? Because I could pile in this way with the bikes and see how many attacks I get in, which I think is what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of fish here.
Okay.
Because T11, right?
T10.
T10. So I'm wounding on 5s with this bike before attacks. I'm being a little bit greedy, but the reason I'm being greedy is because I have the solitaire, and he can just
Annihilate
smash
everything.
the tank with a whole bunch of attacks, and then this way I can get the red guy as well. So again, part of the reason for this is I feel like I'm on the back foot here with just like, didn't bring my fire dragons in early enough. This was just a mess. You're going to get a whole bunch of primary here on the next turn. So I have to try and make some of this up.
Yeah.
So this is going to be into the tank, hitting on 3s. 1 hit. That's not
all
a
you
good
need.
feeling. It doesn't wound.
Okay.
And then into the lone guy. So again, only
2 hit.
2 wounds though at AP2.
5 up in vuln. 1 goes through.
2 damage.
I think he's down to 2 wounds. He is down to 2 wounds.
Okay. So then this is a wash now because he's still in combat with my players. Then I can't get
in the
players
vehicle.
into the transport because the players are still stuck with him.
It gets you more OC on there at least.
Yeah, but the problem is it's been a mess with the dice, unfortunately. There's just been constantly, like, I need 1 more point here, then I could have put this more into him, then I could have done something else because then these players would have gotten back into here.
Yes.
And then similar with the Rangers, they kept rolling 1s or 2s for their redeploy where they needed 3s or 4s. The solitaire not getting enough distance to charge into that. It was a constant game of I just needed an extra inch here and there, and I just wasn't getting the extra inches. So now I have to make a decision here on how I've split these attacks. So I really need that to die. I'm winning it on 5s. I have AP2, so I'm probably going to put 9 attacks because I have the blitz of 12 attacks. So I go 9 here and then 9 here, 3 here.
No invuln here.
And that's a whole unit, right?
Yes, this
And
is blue unit
do
is
they
1.
resurrect and stuff like that?
He is 3 wounds. This
Oh.
guy gives resurrect.
Okay, so, and he has 3 wounds, you said.
Yes. I can put the damage into him now. I don't think I could revive him though.
So I think I, again, be greedy.
Yeah, 'cause
None of the
characters-
greed has worked here, but I've gotten, how many units have I killed? 1, 2, and then the unit that you pull them apart with for 3. So I have killed 3 units.
You have no prisoners.
So I have no prisoners.
You will get 1
I will
secure.
get Secure No Man's Land for the 2, not the full 5. My players are stuck no matter what. I do have a trick to get them out of the way, though, if you fall back. The question, and can you resurrect these guys again?
Not the character, but yes, every command
these
phase
guys?
for me, yes. I can revive D3 models,
Or,
just not the character.
and then, is that on a special guy, or is that?
This guy right here.
Okay, cool.
You can't precision him.
No, I can't. I'm just looking at the math. So 4 plus 5 for the 9 plus the 3. So if I put this all into the tank for trying to get 1,
How many damage is the weapon?
2.
He's 3 wounds.
Right. So if I put 4 and 8, then that could likely kill a tank, and then I just have to get lucky on you not making a save there. What's their save right now?
5 up.
Okay.
I don't think I ordered them, so I don't think they have a 4 up.
So I'd be hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s. So I'd need to not roll any 1s. So we're going to go do this. We're going to 5 and 7. 7 into the tank trying to fish for the 1, and then 5 into the 3-man try and kill
He
them.
has dev as well?
No, he doesn't.
Oh, okay. Oh, fish for the 1 wound, okay.
Yeah. So this may be a mistake, but I feel like I really want to clear this, and we'll see if it works or if it's just a terrible idea. So this is into the tank, hitting on 2s. Sorry about that.
All good.
And then this one's on 5s because the strength's 6. Okay, only 1. Again, the dice are not for me.
AP?
So AP 2.
4 up. I still have a CP.
So you probably live. You don't. Is this worth it?
I do get to flame you after if I live. What else
Yep.
am I going to spend the CP on? I have a free grenade there. I'm going to re-roll it.
Okay.
New dice. No.
Okay. So it goes down.
Does he explode? No.
The one time
No.
you don't roll a 6 on this channel. And then
That would've been funny.
into the other guys. Hitting on 2s, and then wounding on 2s. This is why I threw the extra dice into
Yeah.
them. So that's 4 saves at AP 2, which just lifts that squad. And then we're going to just consolidate.
How many wounds is Assaulter?
He's got 4 wounds now, and a 4-up invuln. So they took his invuln down, gave him an extra wound, and gave him stealth.
Yeah, it used to be a 3-up.
Yeah. So it's a neat trade. It's a neat trade. So who do you want to fight with your commissar?
I'm going to fight the Solitaire, because if I get 2 through,
Yep.
you're dead.
They're
I
dead.
get no hits.
Okay. Yeah. I'll take it. Yeah. So you're still here, so I can't do anything with that. So that's the end of my turn. So I get 2 for secure.
Yep.
And I get the max 5 for no prisoners.
Yes, I will get 3 for defend.
And then I believe I go up to a 3rd CP because I haven't been spending them as much, and I'll go back up to the 4 battle focus dice.
I go up to 2 CP. I will draw on the start of my turn, recover assets, and overwhelming force.
So there's lots of options here.
It's the recover assets where I'm like,
Yes. So you have to do a battle shock on the lone guy here,
yes, battle shock there.
and those guys are fine.
They're fine. He's fine.
Mhm.
Okay. Battle shock the guy over there. Good.
Yep. Everyone else should be good. That's where my 2 went. I left it over there. I moved the transport. The 2 was by your guys.
Orders. It's only Leontis. I'm going to fix bayonet the horses.
Okay.
Take aim the basilisk. That's my orders.
Okay.
Movement.
Okay.
None of them can reactive move because they're in combat, right? Except for the ranger.
Yes. And I don't think you can get out of there.
Me?
Yeah. Because I don't think he can get out.
Oh, him? No, I'm moving the horses.
Okay.
I want to stay in combat there.
Okay.
So the horses are just going to go like this. Oh, he's not in combat.
Nope.
Okay. So the horses are going up here. Oh, they go 12, so I want to leave space for Leontis to come up. The ranger want to reactive move?
Sure. I'll probably roll another one. But let's see what it is. It's a
4.
4. What can he do with a 4? Nothing really. Yeah. So he's just going to stay just there.
The rangers in the back there, you don't have sticky, right?
No.
Okay.
If you try to indirect them and kill them all, it's good times.
Maybe. We'll see what happens. Moved. This indirect gun is going to go to here.
Okay.
I will be able to hit those on 3s because I see them.
Yep.
If I wanted to.
Yep.
And I'm just going to go to the other side. Uh, 6. Oh, yeah, you still have reactive move. 6 there, 6 there. I'll just go 6 like this.
Sure.
Do you want to battle trance?
I can't because you're just moving.
Oh,
You'd have to shoot me or fall back from me.
it's a. Oh, okay. Sorry, I misunderstood how
It's
it
also
works.
battle focus. You keep saying trance. I don't know where that came from because it's also battle focus in
9th edition.
and that was when it was introduced. So,
Don't worry, I don't know where I got it from either. I'm going to roll one of your dice, advance the scions. 1.
okay,
Yeah, I really don't know where I got battle trance from, or battle
fine.
focus. Maybe with 8th edition?
yeah, I didn't.
This is mine? This is mine.
I didn't know that existed in 8th.
I don't know. I'm going to say it existed somewhere because I don't know.
Sure, probably did exist somewhere.
Moved. No one's over there. The Dorn, does he want to move? Not really. Because I'm not within multi-melter range, but I don't think that really matters because only one guy has 2 wounds.
Correct.
Moving this doesn't really do anything for me either. Could in the future. He'll move his 3 inches. Mighty 3. Stick out. Oh, but that means I can't stop your home. Never mind. He's not moving.
Okay.
Just, oh no, he's not getting your home, but he might. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not moving him.
Okay.
Shooting.
Okay.
Plasma pistol is going to overcharge into. I do want to get rid of the solitaire.
Okay.
And if I blow myself up, I could actually grenade you. Plasma pistol is going to go into your troops.
Okay.
3 shots because of legacy sidearm. 2 hit.
Okay.
Overcharged.
Yep.
2 wounds, AP3.
Invul. 1 dice. Where's the little pistol? Ooh. Well, I don't have to worry about the consolidate thing until later, I guess.
Gets hot test. No, he's fine.
Okay.
The las guns are going to all go into the ranger because that's all he could really hit.
Okay. Stealth.
So 10 attacks hitting on 5s. 3 hit. And 4s.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
Leontis is going to put his pistol. That guy's at full health.
Yep.
And you still have guys in there.
No. Red's out.
Oh, that's
There.
red.
There are these guys.
I'm just going to shoot
White's
the ranger.
Okay.
1 hit because you're -1 hit. 2s. 1 at AP2.
5 up.
Hey, free of the
Maybe
rangers.
should have jumped on the other side of the wall. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. The guy with the plasma pistol over there, the one guy,
Okay.
he is going to grenade for free into the fire dragons.
Okay.
3, 8. Was that 3, 8, 13? Yes.
Yep.
So grenade the fire dragons
Okay.
for 4.
Okay.
Free grenade is good.
I guess I'll leave 2 fire dragons and take the leader out. Oh, and I took the. I believe I
Oh, you
took
did
this
use
out.
that token?
Didn't I?
I don't.
Or maybe I didn't.
I don't think you
I
did.
guess I didn't.
Because you
I forgot to do
nuked
it.
the Torok. You nuked the Toroks, and you didn't hurt the other guy.
Yeah.
You didn't need to.
Yeah.
So that's the plasma pistol from the sergeant.
Okay.
That one has 2 wounds left.
Yep.
I'm overcharging into him.
Okay.
Hits. Wounds. AP3.
Good.
Gets hot test. Hey! I get myself.
Here you
go. Those guys are going to shoot their 3 shotguns, 1 plasma pistol, and the flamer into the fire dragons.
Okay.
Flamer gets 1 hit, 1 wound, no AP.
3 up. We're good.
The plasma pistol, wait, what's your save? 3 up?
Yeah.
Do you have an
5 been rolled.
I'm not overcharging. Good. And the shotguns, 3 shotguns. Get 2 hits. 2 hits? Yeah, 2. I'm just going to say 2 hits. Strength 4, so 3s. 2, no AP.
Okay. 3 ups. They go.
Nice.
Once again, the 1s.
Can my tank see your ranger back there?
Probably. Yep.
Everything from him is
28.
going into the ranger.
20 inches. Sure.
Sorry, I got to do it. 20?
fine.
Wait, how far am I?
28 inches.
28, so I'm
from
not
the
in
farther
rapid
guy.
fire.
What's the closest guy?
They
Yeah,
changed
22
it. They
inches
changed it that it has to be the visible one.
Okay.
You
so-
measure visible range.
Yeah. So 28 to the. Maybe you could see this guy. What's the rapid fire?
24 inches.
Draw from closest. You're just out of 24.
So 4
that
shots
guy.
from the main gun. -1 hit, right?
Yes. Stealth.
So 1 hit. 1 wound, AP1.
Dead.
The stubber. Oh, the multi-meltas are going to go into the close by tank because I definitely can't hit
Sure.
back there.
Okay.
Stubbers get 1 hit. 3s. 1 wound, no AP.
Okay. So 4 because of cover. Still dies.
Last cannon into the rangers. Hit. I dropped way too many dice, sorry. 1 at AP3.
Okay. 5 up. Another one dies.
Okay, the multi-meltas into the nearby transport. Is it -1 hit?
Nope.
I got to keep asking. I'm
That's
sorry,
fine.
it's so random. 3s. 2 at AP4.
Invulns. Okay, it's dead. Does it explode? Whoops.
No.
Doesn't explode. There are 6 guys inside. They're just going to come out onto the side. That's your last shooting here, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. So they're going to come out on the side. All of them will be fine. So they're just going to come wholly within 3 over here.
I do still have CP if it matters.
Well, you can't shoot anything more from this side, right?
I cannot shoot anything else.
They are a little too far forward here.
While you do that, the Dorn is going to shoot the fire dragons
Great,
with everything.
great.
Main gun. 9 plus there's 5, so 10.
Yep.
I'm sorry about the dice.
It's okay. It's a dice game.
4s.
That comes back a little bit.
4 hit. And 2s. 3 AP2.
So 5 up either way. So 2 are down.
Pulverizer.
They're more than 1 each, right?
Yes, it's 3 damage.
Yeah.
What was that?
That was my mic. Sorry
Oh,
about that.
sorry. All good. So 3 shots, because blast with no hits. The coaxial gets 2 hits. And 2, your toughness 3?
Yeah.
2 wounds AP1.
Okay, so 4s.
You have cover.
Oh, I have cover?
Yeah,
Okay,
you
so
guys
then
are
they both
definitely
save.
cover. The multi-meltas, I don't want to roll the stubbers. Get 1 hit, 2s. No, I got to roll the stubbers. 15. I need 4 more dice. 1, 2, 3. I got to stop dropping dice. Now I got to grab extra dice. 4s. You didn't take down the, what's the leader called anyway? I keep forgetting the name. Exarch. And 3s. Make 5 saves. No AP.
No AP? Okay. So still in 3s. Okay, we're good. Now the thing is so you can still see me from that tank to these guys, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to reactive move since you shot them.
Okay.
So they're going to D6 plus 1. So they're going to just go 2 inches. Yet again, another 2.
That's a lot of 2s.
That's a lot of 2s for this.
It will make it that I can't see them though.
Yes. So now you have to indirect them if you want to shoot them.
The Basilisk is going to indirect your Rangers.
Makes sense.
Take 6 shots.
Okay.
4s. 1 hit.
1 hit? Oh, okay.
4s.
Okay. I thought there was 2.
I only saw 1. 1 at AP2.
Okay. 5 up. Okay. 1 guy's on there.
The siege cannon has to go for it.
Okay.
Siege cannon, D6 shots. 4. 5s to hit. 6s because no, +1, -1. I didn't take aim him. 6s.
6s. Okay.
Because he had a 3+ ballistic skill, so it didn't matter.
Right.
He has a 5+ ballistic skill, heavy,
doesn't.
but indirect and stealth.
Yeah. So 6s.
1
You
hit.
always roll 1.
1 hit. 2s. Wounds, AP2.
5 up. So this is worth a lot of points. So this, I have to kind of give it a shot here. Oops, there goes that die.
That die's gone.
Nope. So you get my home objective. Can't do anything about that. I did my best for that one.
I will. Yeah, not recovering and recharging. Tank is going to charge the troops.
Okay.
In, if you just want to touch. And
Yep.
I'm going to tank shock.
Yeah, there's no way I could get out of that. If you hadn't charged there, I would have counter-charged into those guys.
Oh, yeah. I was very scared because I know you have that. 5s. Take 1, 2, 3, 4 mortals.
4 mortals. That is just so many mortals. Okay. So we'll remove them.
The Rough Riders are going to charge your troops.
Okay.
And I guess also the glaive because I have to.
Okay. You can just go right into the middle there.
Yes.
Okay.
With a 7.
Sure.
So, there. I got to stay away from your solitaire. He's a melee beast. We're going to have fun with this. There. There. There.
Sure.
And then the Leontis, I blocked myself.
Block yourself off.
How many attacks does he still have, the
9.
solitaire?
He has 9.
It'd be so fun to challenge him with Leontis, though.
But you can't get there. You
I
can't
know.
go this way. You can't go that way.
It would have been fun. Okay. That's my charging, because I'm not charging anything this way. Fights.
Yep.
Tank.
Yep.
Get it out of the way. No -1 to hit, right?
Correct. Sorry, yes. All the players will have -1 to hit this time because I did not charge. So that's what I choose. So I can either choose +1 to wound, which I usually do when I charge, or -1 to hit me when you charge.
Okay, so 1 hits then, and no wound.
Okay.
The Rough Riders,
Yep.
or the Death Riders, you're always at an invuln, right?
Yes.
I do like the consistent attacks of the sword of 3, but I think I have to do random attacks here because it's
Okay, so
also
where are you
lance.
going into with them?
All into the troops, even
Okay.
with the feet.
Okay.
Oh, it's not. This is not the hits. So
it's
10, 15, 17.
Great. So -1 to hit.
So 2s go to 3s because I yelled at them.
Great.
17. 2s, 3s, I mean. And strength 4, but lance, so it goes from 3s to 2s.
Yep.
Make 5, 10, 12 saves. No AP. Then 10 horse attacks.
These are AP 1 or 1 damage?
AP nothing.
1 damage.
1 damage.
Okay.
5.
12 attacks on 4s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage.
1.
Which will kill 1, 2, 3, 4, and then put the leader down to 2.
And then I get 10 horse attacks. Goes to 3s, back to 4s. Does the AP matter here?
No.
So this is going to be 3s because it's only strength 4, but not lance. So 5 at AP 1. I say I go the AP doesn't matter, and then I say the AP
Okay.
anyway.
So he's going to die. So we're going to spend 1 to revive him at the end of the combat phase. Oh, and technically the Solitaire fights first, but that'll.
Oh, I didn't touch him.
Sorry, he might actually have to come back there. We'll leave him there for the moment.
He comes back outside engagement range.
Yes, but at the end of the phase, so if these guys kill enough of your cavalry and you pull,
Oh,
depending
so
on
just
what way
leave
you
him there for now.
pull, yeah, so that's going to be why we're going to leave him there. So
Got it.
Solitaire is going to fight your character because he technically fights first, hitting on 2s, and then wounding on 2s. So that'll be 5 saves at AP2.
He's gone.
Great. So now the bikes will fight into your cavalry,
Okay.
hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s.
Uh-oh.
This will come back around, don't worry.
He'll be fine.
Maybe not. So that's 2, 4, 5. Saves.
Sixes.
AP2.
They're gone.
So they're gone. Okay, so he will pick back up where he was then. And he'll be at 2 wounds. Dice gone.
Oh, yeah, so
Okay.
come back at half.
Oh, and then these players over here will fight you. We're mostly just fishing for 6s. Yeah, that's why he has a 2 there. So these are hitting on 3s, and then just fishing for 6s. So 1 dev wound onto those guys.
He's down to 12. My D20 is somewhere. There it is. He's down to 12.
Okay. Okay, so
I will get overwhelming force for 2 because he was on there. He started on there,
yeah.
and he still gives points for dying and come back.
Yep.
So I will get 2 overwhelming. Oh, and I got Rangers.
Yep.
So 5 for overwhelming, and I'm going to discard recover. Well, what do you saw as threat? No, I'm discarding recover.
Okay.
I don't get a CP for it.
So over to my turn. So I could pick something up at the end of your turn,
Yes.
and then bring it in from reserves on my turn. The question is, what would be of interest to do that? Those bikes are not in the worst position to do some stuff. Can you blank one of those shots every round?
No, once per game.
Once per game. Okay.
I cannot blank again.
Okay. That's fine then, because I could then push things onto these kinds of flanks, and I'm not sure how tough Leonidas is.
Toughness 4, 8 wounds, 4 up and vuln.
Okay. So just hit him with a bunch of stuff. So then the question is, I need something to go back here, but nothing would be able to get back there quickly this turn, except for the fire dragons, which I wouldn't want to put there.
You score at the end of turn 5 anyway. So
True.
You just
So
need
this
2
turn
movement
doesn't
phases.
matter, I guess, for holding it. So on my turn, I get only 3 for primary. So yeah, I guess going up into reserves isn't going to make a difference right now because I probably have enough mobility to get where I want to be. So we're going to draw some secondaries.
Yes.
Call the Horde.
No, can't do that. It's gone.
Okay. Overwhelming Force. And Establish Locus. So your deployment zone is like that.
There.
So could
You have a lot of movement.
could my troop master get in there?
He moves what?
8 plus a 2 would get him to 10.
Oh, yeah, he's
so
easily
he could
in there.
go. So he could go into there. So I can put my troop master into there and do some interesting stuff there. Oh, I go up to a. How much CP was I at? I bumped my die. I think I was at 3.
At the end of my turn.
I think I was at 3, which would put me up to 4. So I haven't spent as much because there just hasn't been as much to.
You did re-roll for the Rangers.
Oh, I did.
Ranger,
yes, thank you. Yes, you're right.
revive.
I'm down to 1, so now I'm up to 2. Thank you. Thank you.
I am also up to 2.
Thank you. Yeah. So I have to battle shock for these guys over here. They're
Good.
okay.
The one bike?
No, because he's a 2-man, so he's at
Oh.
half. He's not below half.
Got it.
So killing guys on objectives would be that tank there
And the guardsmen.
these guards. And so this could fall back, shoot, and charge into that. I would have to then.
There is a flamer in the unit.
Yeah. So I could spend the no Overwatch there, but then you could Overwatch my fire dragons with that vehicle over there. I would like to remove you from objectives if I could. I do have the Haywire bikes here as well. And you said I could get this guy into your home objective.
Yes, you can establish it.
Establish locus there.
You won't be on my objective, though.
No, but that's okay because that's far enough to get there. I guess the question is, do I want to risk the Overwatch from this tank into here with the fire dragons? Which I probably do at this point. It's unfortunate I don't really love to do it, but it is the play. So we're saying these are fairly tall, right?
These are 4 inches tall.
Okay, because I'm like, so your tank would be covered by it.
No, you can see through this window.
Oh, okay. So I could move my bikes here and haywire that thing.
Probably.
Okay, great.
Because if your guys can see like through the window, yeah.
Yeah,
If they're tall enough.
That's the question. I don't know if they're tall enough. I know they're only like 3 and some inches, so maybe they can't see over that.
The wall the wall's 3.5. The window's 3.5 up.
You're really gonna make me do it, aren't you? Just constantly back and forth. No, I'm pretty sure that does not see through it.
It does not.
Okay.
The little things we're pulling out.
Thank you. I can go up and over, so I could go up 6 and then down
You are
6
fly.
onto the other side. You're not within range of here, though, right?
Range of what?
I can charge you through that wall.
Yes,
Yes, as in.
you can charge through the
Oh,
wall.
because he's within.
Oh,
if I
he-
go
from the wall?
over, then it would be too far to charge the other way, the other
Yeah.
side. And he's got a flamer, you said, right?
Yes, there's a flamer in that unit. 3
D6 shot-
shotguns. D6.
D6 flamer,
Strength 4.
strength 4, 2 damage, 1 damage.
1 damage. Is there a character there?
So, what? My guys or your
Like
guys?
for the damage to matter.
No. The question is, I could bring my solitaire over
Oh.
and do fun stuff with the solitaire. The solitaire could also go into your home objective and score stuff there. Is that 14 over your objective?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So that's the answer then. We're going to put the solitaire on your home objective, and he's going to do the action and steal your home objective from you to get back about this problem.
Damn.
So that's where we're going. Okay, great. And then he'll establish locus, because I can just do this and move him the 14. So we're just going to do that now. So he's going to go, instead of 12, he's going to go 14.
It's that actually extra 2 inches puts you in.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we're going to do that, and we're going to establish in your territory. And then I need to kill things again still on objectives. So there's just so many things that I feel like I have to do all at once here. It's kind of
What's the
frustrating.
proper order?
Yeah. And I would like to try and kill Leonidas, but I don't know how much that matters. So these bikes are going to go up 6 inch, whatever. You said 4 inches on this thing?
This is 3.5 up tall. Can you go through the window?
No. So I'd have to go up 7 and
This
then down
is 4.
7.
So, yeah. Oh, because you're going at an angle.
Yeah. So I go up 7 and then down 7 or whatever, and I'll go a bit less, so I just get over to the other side of the wall.
Yep.
Just so we don't have to have an annoying conversation about like what's what on here. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I'm just like, that's just frustrating. And then he's going to go, So I want to I'm like debating how I like try to protect myself from this tank with these players. Because I'm going to want to try and get my home objective. but I do also have to do like a whole bunch of other stuff as well. There's just so many things I kind of have to do in very short order. So this is going to come over to here. We're going to see if I can murder your friend there. Troop Master could come 10 inches in that way with the +2 and try to fusion something. He'd go there. Here's our question. Is he within? He's within 16 of, yeah, he's within 16 of that.
Okay.
So we're going to spend, yeah, those are the guys that fall extra in charge. So spend one more. So Troop Master is going to go 10 inches over to here so that he's within 6 of those options.
You are outside of 3 if it's a fusion pistol, that matters.
6 inches, the 3 inches is for the Melta 2. So I'm okay, I'm okay without the Melta 2. The Fire Dragons are going to advance. So they're just going to go 7 + 2 for 9. So come over here. Overwatch.
I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
I will not, because you have enough stuff around here that you're going to take it from me.
Okay. We're going to come a bit over here and then a bit over here.
If you're going to take it from me no matter what here, I might as well try to save the engineers.
Okay. Sounds good.
Oh,
actually,
yeah, you didn't know
Overwatch.
Overwatch. Wait, you didn't do no Overwatch?
I did not do no Overwatch there.
So you could still do no Overwatch over there.
Yes.
I'll Overwatch here.
Okay.
If you still have no Overwatch, there's no point, right?
That is
Yes.
the bait in the back and forth where it's like, ooh.
Coaxial. Nope. Multi-meltas. 2 hit. 1 wound.
5 up. Takes 1 guy out.
And then the main gun, or pulverizer, is 3 shots. 1 hit and 2s. AP 3.
Come on in, Vuln.
3 damage.
Do I try to re-roll? So it's 2.
This is 3 damage. The main gun is also 3 damage. I didn't shoot that yet.
Yeah, okay. We'll just pull that guy.
Main
Okay.
gun, D6 + 3. 4. No hits, and then stubbers. What?
Yeah.
When I have lethal hits, I always shoot with this guy.
Yeah. Why not?
6s. 2 hit.
AP?
That's just hit. I don't have lethals.
Oh, I thought you said it at least.
When I have lethals, I always overwatch with them. 2 wounds, AP nothing.
Okay, so 3s. It's down 1 damage, right?
Yep.
Down to 1. Okay. Well, got to do what I can do with this. It's not none of this is my ideal. These guys should just be able to see Leonidas.
Yep.
And now that you've done that, now you can't Overwatch anymore, so we just spend the 1 CP to fall back, shoot, and charge with these guys. I'm just going to jump on that objective. So killing guys on objectives, so it's going to be that tank, and these guys are going to be the overwhelming force options.
Yes.
So the question will be, do I think I can kill them on the charge with 8 attacks at AP 1, or do I want to like grenade them just to kind of try and guarantee it? Or do I try and grenade the tank over there to try and guarantee that? I think the answer is we shoot a whole bunch of stuff there first, and we see where I try to grenade. So the first thing is we're going to shoot the fire pike into your big tank.
Yep.
So it's on a 3, strength 12, so wounds on a 4, AP 4.
Hurts.
D6 plus, is it 3 or 6? That's going to be a lot.
I'd be shocked if it's probably 4.
Uh,
I'd be shocked if it was 6.
There is a gun that he has that is 6, but I don't think.
Because I know Fugan is 6.
Yeah. Fire dragons. The fire pike is Melta 3. The Exarch dragon fusion gun is Melta 6.
So I'm down to
So
3.
Yeah. So you're down to 3. Great. So now I could try to fusion you with the troop master just to guarantee you're gone, or I could try to fusion. That's T12, and the other one is T9.
9.
So it'll be the same. So the troop master is going to shoot the Dorn. Hits on a 2, wounds on a 5. Hits, and another 6. Can you get the 5? AP 4.
Goes through.
So D6 plus 2, because you're within half. So you do explode.
Fire dragon's gone.
Yep.
I got a. Is it D3 plus 1 or just D3? Well, you would think it's D6, but I don't think it is. The Dorn is just D6. Wow.
Okay. So what's next?
Troop Master.
Okay.
4.
Okay. He's gone.
The
Yep.
bikes,
Yep.
3.
Okay, so that leaves a bike on 2.
So it just goes over 1.
Yep, and I'll pick that bike up. Thank you.
The bikes over here,
Yep.
3.
So that removes 1 bike.
So he's down to 1 over here.
Yep.
If I got him, that would have been nice. My basilisk takes 5.
Ah, there we go.
Hey. He's down to 6. And Leontis is out.
Okay. We're going to put the 2 haywire into your basilisk, hitting on 3s. 1 hits. Wounds doesn't wound. We're going to put the bike here into Leontis. So that's lethal.
Yep.
And then wound, so 2 at AP1. I
No
don't
cover,
think you
so
have
it
cover.
hurts.
Both hurt? It's 2 damage each.
No, I have a 4 pin bone.
Okay. So 2 damage.
Down to 6.
This you will have cover from the transport. Oh my goodness.
Hey, you got a hit.
All the ones.
Silver lining.
Doesn't wound. We're going to put the far bike there into Leontis.
Yep.
Once again. Nothing.
Leontis is good.
That's amazing. So we're going to charge a... Oh yeah, and this is going to shoot... This is where I had the question of the grenade, because I just want to make sure that those guys do die.
You can't fall back in grenade.
Oh, thank you. So that removes the problem. So then do I fusion these guys? These are OC1 each,
OC 1 each.
and you can't upgrade them?
I cannot order them currently at all.
So then putting the fusion to here is... Because he's taken 1 damage.
He's down to, no, he's down to 11. 12, yeah.
Okay, cool. Do you mind if I just grab 2 of these?
Yes.
This and this? Because we're probably running out of these dice. No,
I'm running
actually,
out of.
no,
Oh, yeah,
it's-
the D20's free now.
Yeah, these 20's free. So I might be able to bring this back. Who knows? We're going to put the 2 fusion into it because why not?
I'm both smoke.
Okay, so on 4.
Just before
You're
like
fine,
I saw
you're fine.
anything.
No problem. Because it's probably going to do anything anyways. It doesn't do anything, as I thought.
I really did not want to lose it.
We're going to put the 1 bike into Leontis.
In?
Yeah. And then we're going to put the far bike into that tank. Just push him in there. Then this 1 lone bike is going to try the long bomb charge, which won't go off. So he's going to stay there. And then these players are going to charge probably both so that you can't tank shock me next turn and then just base you. Yeah, so we'll charge both. Why wasn't that over there? Then we're going to touch your base there.
Yep.
Okay, so and then you have no CP to interrupt.
No CP to interrupt.
Okay, so onto Leontis, hitting on 3s.
Toughness 4.
So on 3s, so 2 saves.
Invuln. Good.
Okay, the bike over on the tank over there, hitting on 3s, and then wounding on 5s.
Yes.
Strength 6, so 1 save, AP2.
5 up. Good.
You're good. Now the question is here. So because overwhelming force, I did kill 1 vehicle over there, which did some crazy stuff. And I kind of want all the... So yeah, so we're just going to put everything into this.
Yep.
The question that I should have been asking before is +1 to wound or not. How many attacks does this have?
6.
6 attacks, hitting on
4s.
4. So it's basically +1 to wound, so I'm wounding on 3s, or -1 to hit, so you're hitting me back on less. And only
Both
hitting
seem like a bad help. Like both seem good and both seem bad.
Yeah, so I'll
I
take
don't know
the
the answer.
I'll take the -1 to hit and hope that enough of this goes through. I may only get 3 for overwhelming force, but then that will mean the players should stay on there a little bit better.
Okay.
So hitting on 3s. Okay. Well, that half of them failed already. Wounding on 3s. So 2 saves at AP1.
Into the guardsman.
Into the guardsman.
AP1. Both are 2 are gone. Just
Okay.
the back 2.
Okay. And then you get to swing back at me with all of them at -1.
Power sword. Get that out. And -1
Yeah.
misses. 2 mooks. 1 hit. Doesn't wound.
Okay.
And the tank. -1, so 5, so 2 hit, and then 2s. 1. No AP.
Saves it. That's what I needed, because now I hold this with 4 OC to your 3 and keep you pinned.
Oh,
you can
oh
fight
yeah,
back-
you're +1 OC. I was thinking.
Yeah,
oh.
2 OC. So you can fight with Leonidas and you can fight with the tank.
Leontis.
Leontis,
6
sorry.
attacks. I'm just yelling out his name. You -1 hit?
Yes. Bikes are always -1 hit.
No, that took out so much.
Hey man,
got 1 hit.
hey man, that's
I know.
the same.
Wounds AP2. It's
Okay.
a human power fist.
Invuln. Damage?
2.
Okay, down to 1.
Oh, the basilisk. Whoops. Gets. Oh, he's -1 hit, so it doesn't hit.
Okay.
Oh, because if I killed anything, I could consolidate onto objectives. No!
Yep.
No!
Okay, so for scoring, so I got 3 for overwhelming force for taking out the big thing that exploded on me.
Yes.
And I got 4 for established locus on your home objective.
I'm going to say something that's going to suck for the start of my turn.
Which?
I got no primaries.
Yes, you had no primaries. I zeroed you
Because
off
if
that.
I lived there,
Yep.
it is what it is.
I mean, if you hadn't blown up there, I think that would have been much worse for you because the...
Oh, there would be a bunch of stuff there.
Yeah, I would have had a whole bunch of extra bikes. I would have had more shots into Leontis.
Okay, it's going to be a quick turn for me then.
Okay, so what are your secondaries?
Sabotage. Uh-oh. No prisoners. I'm going to redraw Sabotage.
Okay, so down to 1 CP.
Yep, for containment.
Okay.
That's okay. Okay. No battle shocks I have to do. It's going to be very quick for me. No orders, because Leontis can't order himself. I'm going to go 3 here. And I'm going to grenade you. Oh, do you want to move those guys towards the wall there?
Oh, I guess I can't use the troop master thing for that. Yeah, and you want to move these close to the wall? Or put them on the other side of the wall? What do you want to do with them?
Just, are they able to touch the objective and...
Are they getting... How far do they move?
To contain. They move 6.
Move 6? So...
Containment is 9 from the edge.
Yep, 1 second. So that's 9. So he could go... Yeah, so you can... So if you go 6 this way...
The other guys
and then
can't touch it.
you go 6 this way, and then you follow your guys along. You can do this.
They're behind the wall.
Yeah, on behind the wall? Okay.
1 is behind the wall because he can't run physically far enough.
Sure, whichever way you want that.
So they're going to contain.
Yep, containment here.
He can't contain. Yeah, so I'm going to grenade. It's time to shoot.
Okay.
I just need to remove guys so you have less stuff, less things to do stuff.
Yep.
So grenade, the solitaire. How many wounds is he?
4.
Grenade. 3 wounds.
Down to 1.
Uh-oh. Next up is going to be Leontis shooting his pistol
So it's
into
a 2
combat.
CP now, and I'm up to 4 battle focus.
Leontis is going to shoot his pistol in.
Okay. -1 to hit.
Both miss.
Great.
Oh, the horse has extra attacks. If I just do those quick.
Sure. On the previous
Sorry.
round.
1 hit. 1 wound. Yeah, sorry, I just remembered the horse.
That would kill him.
The only thing that would change is I would just walk up there.
Yeah,
That's
so
it.
I'm going to spend 1 CP to reroll that.
Yes.
Try and keep it alive. Nope.
Actually,
okay.
maybe I'll
So
walk him this way.
You wouldn't be able to, so you...
Like walk around
yeah,
the wall.
walk, yeah.
Sorry, because I just remembered
on
the
the
extra
movement phase,
attacks.
yep.
Trying to go fast. My
Yeah.
bad.
No problem.
So he'll just go there, touch. He'll try to get him. The pistol would still miss.
Yep.
Fall back the engineers.
Okay.
Just push him back a bit.
Back a bit. Okay.
And then Bastos is going to shoot into combat. It's blast, so the blast is going to go over here.
Can you shoot blast while in combat?
Out. I can shoot out.
Oh, I wasn't sure if you could shoot. Maybe that's
Blast
ninth
can't
then.
shoot into combat.
Okay.
So the bolter is going to shoot here. The hunter killer is going to shoot here. The blast is going to shoot over
Oh,
here.
you didn't shoot the 100 killer yet.
No, he hasn't.
Okay.
He's only been indirect.
Okay. Great.
So bolter.
-1 to hit.
Yep, so 1 hit and 1 wound. AP1.
On the far guy? At the close
Yes,
guy?
2
Okay, down to
damage.
2?
And
Okay.
it's the hunter killer whiffs because he's gone.
Yep.
And the main gun over there, D6 plus 3, gets 6 shots. 5s because it's there. So 1 hit. 1 at AP2.
And 1.
He's dead. It's 2 damage. He's good.
Sorry, he's good?
I believe so. Or did it carry over when the explosion happened? Yeah, because it was 1 and 3.
Oh, yeah.
And he
So
took
I'd
3.
have to live through this to hold objective. So we're going to spend...
You CP'd this guy. Oh, no.
No, I CP'd the fight from the horse before
You're
because you
right.
did the fight. So I'm going to reroll this one
My
to
bad.
try and keep him alive. Still doesn't go through.
So
okay,
he's
so we're
gone.
good. Yep, we're losing all our bodies.
The siege cannon, the las gun's going to go here for sure. He's 6 wounds.
Yep.
I'm going to do my own desperate play. I'm going for the guy over there. For the main gun, and the las gun's going over here. Yep. So las gun here, main gun over there.
Okay.
Las gun miss. Main gun, D6 shots, 6 shots, 5, 6s. Yeah, I should have just gone to the guy in front of me. Because I moved.
Wait, why 6s?
He ballistic skill 5. And I moved. And it's
Oh,
indirect.
okay, yeah.
Unless that counts, but I don't think it does.
No, I thought you, he doesn't have stealth was the thing.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Tank's going to shoot everything into the troops he's in combat with. Stubbers. Gets 4 hits. 3s. 3 at no AP.
Invulns. They're dead.
That's it. Charging.
We have nothing left. Yep, go for it.
Leontis is charging in.
Yep. I have fights first, so.
That's fine.
Okay.
Leontis goes in.
Yep.
Big tank is going in.
Okay.
OC3. Yeah, he's going in with 8. Boom. He moves 3, but he could charge 12. Fights.
Yeah, so
you
I will
go fight
fight first. So Leontis has 2 wounds left, and how many wounds does this thing have?
Leontis has 6 left. He has 10 wounds, toughness 7.
And he probably sucks more in stabbing.
He gets 3 attacks with strength 3.
So we're going everything into Leontis then,
Yep.
because I kind of just have to try and kill him, which this should be all of it. Hitting on 2s, and then toughness 4.
Yep.
So 3s. So that is 7 at AP 2/2.
4 up and one.
That'll kill him.
How much damage is it? 2
That's
each?
2 each, so that's 8 damage.
Can't even CP reroll. Leontis is gone. This guy over here, the -1 hit.
No.
So 2 hit and toughness 3.
Yeah.
4s. 2 wounds.
So this comes down to, can I
You're
make
good.
them both. We're good. Okay.
And you score at the end. Ooh, this is going to hurt.
So containment, you get
1 over there for
hits
3.
Here. And then what was your other one?
No prisoners,
prisoners,
which I did get. 1,
One
2,
here.
3. Oh, sorry. 1, 2,
This
3.
bike wasn't on there, and
This
that
bike was. Oh, it's not. It's not
so,
overwhelming.
right, so another one. Yeah, yeah. So you definitely
1,
got 5
2,
for
3.
no prisoners, and you got 3 for containment.
Yes, but I got no primaries.
We got no primaries. Okay, so on to my turn.
You only have 2 units left.
Yes. And so I have 1 CP. We're going to spend that 1 CP to. I guess the question is, do I cycle one of these? Oh, I don't have to decide that yet. I can,
See what you draw.
Yeah. Marked for death, which is probably just some of these guys, and bring it down.
Tank, Science, and what's his main gun?
Shuriken cannon, 6
And
shots.
It moves 14.
Yeah.
He's 3. He'll be. Oh, he's here. He could fall back and he could do the fallback thing.
He
Like
can
fall back, shoot,
and
and charge.
charge.
It's
Yep.
just gonna be the 3 guys back there. Actually, and he has 9 attacks.
Yeah.
At 2 damage each. 2s, strength 6. On the solitaire.
Yeah, Sling 6, AP 2/2.
And what's his gun?
No good.
I'm gonna be ballsy and make the this the 3rd one instead of the engineers.
Okay. I'll accept that.
Toughness
So that's-
7, 10 wounds, 3 up save.
So then the question is, do I risk, so I have 1 CP, I should cycle bring it down, because I don't think I can use a shuriken to kill that thing on 6 wounds. I risk not being able to hold that objective if I fail battle shock. But he's got
You have an auto pass still.
Yeah, but I have 1 CP.
Oh.
So this is where I can't do both. What's the score right now?
Right now, top of turn 5, 42-42.
So we're
No,
tied.
so you win.
So yeah, so I'll win because I'll hold that no matter what. I just
Yes.
won't move it anywhere.
So the safest thing to do is just, I don't move.
Yeah. So I'm gonna bring it down. Let's go for bigger points.
Yeah, I got no primaries, man. I only got like 12
Behind
primaries.
enemy
Me?
lines, I'll take it.
Does he battle shock?
I believe he does actually.
You won't get behind if he does.
Yeah. Which I believe he's not a.
I'm gonna lose like 3 points.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a weird.
Oh,
It's
I
been
keep
a
forgetting the
weird day.
RCXD. The RCXD could have made the big difference.
Yeah. Yep.
It is what it is.
The solitaire
But
is
that's
leadership
fine.
6. Yeah.
So just say you don't move and the game's over.
Yeah. I'd fight that to see if I could kill it, because why not?
Yeah.
Let's give
Oh,
it a
nice.
shot.
I want to see this. I want to see
You're
how
T7,
tanky this
right?
is. T7. I want to know how tanky it is.
So yeah, I rolled 4 1s. Yeah, never mind. This ain't gonna be squat. You're gonna probably kill it back. Yeah, okay. So 1 save at AP2. Yeah,
I save it.
great. Yeah. So
Do I get the solitaire? 1 hit, 1 wound.
yeah, so you'd get him. So the battle. So that was fine.
I got the solitaire.
so-
You have 1 unit left.
Yeah, I have 1 unit left for the 3 for the win. Weirdly, good game.
I told you. There's like dice.
Oh, it was weird.
I told you. There's always a chance.
There was a lot of weird at the end right there because like
I did rush things with this. Sorry.
That's okay. It's okay. We're all getting tired. It's all good. Yeah, that was a very strange game. I've definitely made a couple mistakes that I will do differently, which is a lot of good information. Fire Dragon, especially just being on the table with indirect, it's just I expect the indirect is going to do some damage to him, but not enough for me, I think, to be concerned. And then just trying to find a way to be less aggressive. Like I could have just put the rain. I didn't need to put the Void Weaver and the Haywire here and go for the fight right off the start.
Yeah.
I could have just put the Rangers here, the Shroud Runners there, kept everything really safe, and been like, look, you come at me turn 2. The problem with it against your list is just your artillery puts a little bit of a clock on me, which is a little bit of a problem. And the fact that you have 2 artillery was a little bit of a nuisance.
This one is just for some movement, and this one is just a forced battle shock, which I never told you to do.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Because it usually didn't matter.
Yeah,
But,
it would only mattered shooting the Rangers if they had lived.
Yeah. What's it called? My turn 3, I did a lot of mistakes on my turn 3. I know that. And I held Assassinate for too long.
You did hold Assassinate for
'Cause
too long.
if
It was
I got
keeping
2
my
more
coil
cards-
and stuff back, but I don't think that makes enough of a difference.
Those are doing my next 2.
Yeah. Extend and storm. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. I made a lot of low dice rolls on some of the movement, which was really
Yes.
rough on my part.
All your reactive moves, I think
just
all but
ones
like
and twos.
1 was 2 move, like 2-inch
There
move.
had 2 2s and the rest were 1s. It was just really bad. The 2 with the Ranger that didn't matter, and then the 2 with the Fire Dragon so they could at least get out of the fire. And then your explosion just removed, because again, if your explosion hadn't killed that, then
would have this
I would have
objective.
had that objective. I would have put more bikes into that vehicle. The Troop Master would have jumped on Leonidas, so he wouldn't have gone this way and would have killed the other bike.
And-
there would have been a lot more play, and I would have removed a lot of your stuff. So that 1-6 took out a lot of units. It took out like 4 units, which is very
How many
strong.
vehicles I had, it was bound to happen eventually.
Yeah.
And 2 of my vehicles explode for D6.
Yeah, it was just that was the point where it was like, I mean, if this had exploded earlier, I was like, well, wouldn't have cared as much there.
Yeah.
There's just a couple points like that, and then also the players that got stuck with the one guy who they couldn't get back in the transport. That like little bits of points here and there was just a bit of a challenge back and forth.
I'm just so disappointed in the Death Riders.
Yeah,
They're
they failed their charge, and then they
140
just
points.
didn't do anything.
Both the horses, just like, yes, I didn't use them properly. I even tried to do the rapid ingress thing. I'm going to go in and charge because now I get to move. Then I failed.
Yep.
But I don't know. I see why people don't like them at 140. I still like Rough Riders, especially with the Melta Lance. I like Death Riders. I might try them with Dryer next time. Everyone hates Dryer right now. But yeah, it is what it is.
I mean, not everyone likes Harlequins, but that's what I'm going to run, you know? So it's
Well,
fun.
All right, do you want to know the final score?
Sure.
I think I could guess it.
52-55. This includes painted. Before was not painted, but this is the final score. 3-point difference. Super tight. It was a nail biter the whole entire game.
It was fun.
Getting the ranges off really shut down your points.
Yeah.
But you getting your Solitaire here, I should have moved something up to stop that,
Yeah.
but I didn't for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah, again, it's just playing more defensive, because if I had been more defensive, I would have had more stuff back here that I could have moved back onto that point.
But then I could have scored more because less aggression. But it is what it is.
Yeah, it's just interesting. Sorry, I just like talking through
It's fun to
stuff.
talk. It is getting late though.
Yeah.
I am tired.
Sure.
Everyone's tired. Thank you everyone for joining. It was a very close game. Check out the description below. We have a bunch of links that you will enjoy. Join the Discord. It's free. You can say hi. And have a good night, everyone. Peace.